Shit, I forgot. I fucked up. I might fuck up, but I will deal with it as it comes. Alright.
All right, while Sai's doing that, I'm just going to quickly rejoin.
Alright.
Actually,
Okay,
wait, no,
my
because we're using
audio,
Foundry, so it
my audio,
doesn't matter any of your fucking
my
icons.
audio didn't fuck up. Sweet.
Hey!
Yeah, I just need to add one last thing and then I'm good.
Am I the only one who says "woo" every time Dicidius says like a new title? I feel like I'm the only one who does it now. When it's like, oh, okay.
I'm not much of a woo kind of guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
Say yay then or something. I don't want to be alone in this.
Nah.
There's like 2 other people here.
Does it look like either of these two are going to join in?
Okay, that's working now. I hope.
No, I'm not going to be able to do that.
Oh, that's why it's
I completely forgot to change my status.
Alright, there it goes.
I could do this. Okay, this will be cheap as shit, but...
Okay, let me smile. Let me smile. God damn.
No, I'm doing this dirty and quick. So while you guys are doing character talk, I can make some shitty-ass tokens for the table.
Damn it!
Man, I'm finally gonna have a custom token. I can't believe it.
Wait, I can do that as well. Strike a pose.
What the fuck?
There you go. Cool. So when you guys get into some, like, chat-heavy moments, I can just go... at the side.
All we're going to hear is the... like the tapping of the keyboard.
The rickety-tickety tap.
Actually, Dicidius, quick question. How's your table?
Oh, my table's
How's it been
fucking
working for
boss.
you?
Table. It's really good.
Let's fucking go. Dibble.
Apparently, my new chair gets here this weekend.
Woo!
Nice.
I am now dirt poor.
Nice.
We all ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Tooltips.
Woo! We're good.
Okay, so... hello everyone and welcome back. I am Dicidius. I am your smooth-talking single-line DM, and previously you guys had made your way to the city of Eros, and from there found out a secret going on with a group of bandits that have been stealing, thieving, running the place amok, and also selling drugs. And you guys, after finding out that they have been blackmailing Gill's sisters, and also that the fact that Gill's family ran the city... Shit, I can't do it in one breath. Still, we found out the Shark Slayers founded the town, and the Black Hand, this thieving group, are after the deed. After re-meeting with Grawl and having him, take care of the sisters, we now return to you guys. As you guys have made your way back, I believe you are heading back towards the Shark Slayer house.
We were going to the... I think we were going to the bank first to get the money.
Yes, no, that was it. The bank. So you guys are heading to the bank. As you make your way over there, you would see the bank hall. It's a fairly large building, stone structures, and as you enter in, you would see these many floors and this large open courtyard of a sort, and in the back is just this huge pool of gold, silver, copper coins, all just piled up in this huge, almost like swimming pool. As every now and again you can see what appear to be little gargoyles swooping down with these little pneumatic tube holders and just collecting up some coins, putting them in, then flying off to one of these other floors to put them in this pneumatic tube system that's moving gold all over the place. As the counter at the front is there, you would see this kind of twiggy-looking Otterfolk, kind of slim, maybe teens, just sat there, with like a little bellhop's vest sort of thing going and a little cap with the bank's logo on, as he's just kind of sat there.
Does he look strung out?
Insight.
Also, Dicidius,
Let
I have a
me-
quick question. If it, can I just imagine, DuckTales, with like
Mm.
and the Scrooge
Oh, the
McDuck
money bin.
Oh my
pool,
god, Scrooge
the
McDuck.
money pool.
That's what
That's
I'm
all I could
thinking.
think
Oh,
of.
yeah, no.
Actually,
Oh no, totally. It's basically a more open plan money bin.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
Total of 12.
12? Oh yeah. Their eyes are bloodshot, and they are just smiling so happily.
Just gonna motion for everybody to gather around him into a corner of the room that looks like no one can listen.
It's a bank. As you move over to one of the corners you think nobody's going to be listening into, you realize that what you thought was a statue to one side is actually a golem half embedded in the wall. Security in this place is very tight.
We could talk about this outside if you want, and then come back in.
Yeah, probably for the best. Just gonna step outside.
Let's all step outside for a second and talk about this.
So you step outside.
The teller seems to be also strung out.
yes, I would assume as
Okay.
much.
Do
Would
you
appear
think
the-
I know, like, my moral compass shouldn't be really hitting right now. Do you think that this drug may be helping people as well as also harming them?
Helping?
Yeah, in some ways.
If my sister was any indication, no. It is very much not. Because
Well,
when they're not on it, they would be more than willing to kill their own sibling to get more of it.
yeah, that was.
It's fleeting, very fleeting.
A substance such
However-
as handed out by a crime syndicate is less likely to help anyone. That's honestly.
However, this still doesn't change the plan. You're all my crew. I'm here to save my family. So let's go in, withdraw what we need from and then let's get back
Only
to
How
my
much are we
room.
withdrawing?
Captain.
I know Adrian was
It
going
was
to be
like
our...
maybe 3,000.
That's what I was told. Yes, though maybe we should
Let's
pull
top it
more
off,
out
maybe.
just in case they try to
Mm,
negotiate.
No. I wouldn't even suggest. I don't think this is going to end in negotiations. To be honest, with you. If we're dealing with it,
Unlikely.
okay,
Okay.
we're
I'm-
dealing with drugs here, so I don't think they're going to want to go
Okay,
and kind of.
I'm a
actually
pirate.
going
I
to
used to be a pirate,
negotiate.
okay? This negotiation isn't actually gonna. Just trust me. He goes back inside.
It's best to top off our goal just in case. You never know what sort of.
I mean, we could just put
Circumstances
stuff
await for
underneath it
us.
before we can, put stuff underneath the money, and then make it look like there's more.
They're gonna want to verify. If they get their head, they're gonna want to verify.
That's true. Some people aren't as
Just grab
smart, though.
maybe-
Some people just kind of grab it and just go, okay.
So I assume technically Adrian is here with us because he kind of runs all the.
Money.
Yes.
Yeah, because he kind of had.
He is in a nebulous state because when people are unavailable, I don't like to majorly roleplay them without them,
Yeah.
having a say in it. So he
Look,
will
we
be
go
there.
with-
He will be able
We
to
go with our
provide
old.
quick answers and such.
We go with
about
our
it.
old plan. He's just
Well-
T-posing in a corner.
Well, no. The reason why I asked is because
Violently.
he technically has all the
Wait,
money
go.
on his account. He was in charge of
so
all
he will sign off for the money, etc. But he is not there
that. Okay.
to be able
yeah.
to roleplay, as it were.
That's why I
Christ.
was asking. I just wanted to make sure that he would
Look at
be there
Oracle.
to an extent, so that way we could continue on with
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's clipped into the wall, now violently vibrating. There we go. Okay, anyway. Anyway,
Okay.
continue, please.
So I guess
Sorry.
we're all going back inside now.
Yeah.
We'll have
That's
to
all
make
I'm
as
the
you head
visual show
inside-
of you taking out the money.
As you head back inside, the scrawny-looking Otterfolk teen is just sat there, just kind of. Hi there. How can I help you on this fine day?
Oh God.
We're here to withdraw some money from our account.
Oh, that's really good to hear, sir. How much money would you be withdrawing for this lovely, lovely day?
3,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money, sir. One moment, please. And he pulls out this little, like, big book that he sets to one side, and Adrian signs off the transfer, as it were, as you would watch several of these little gargoyle statuettes. The things are only like this big. Just come swooping down and start fishing out a bunch of platinum coins and putting them into this little bag as they'd come together with this bag, fly over to the counter and set it down, as he would then just like kind of double check it and just, there you go, sir, that's 3,000 gold in platinum, sir.
Gil's gonna double check to make sure that
It is indeed that amount.
So it would be about 30 platinum, I believe, would be the correct.
30 platinum? I thought it was like 1 platinum strip per 1,000.
Yeah. So it'd be 3 strips?
No, it's not strips, it's coins he's given you.
Oh, coins. Okay.
Okay, so he would count the coins then.
As you just check over and, yeah, it is about 30 platinum, so it would be about 3,000 gold.
Okay, so he would.
Oh wait,
Did he?
yeah, because it's
Did he
100
give it-
gold to a platinum.
Yeah. Did he give it like in a bag?
Yeah, it's
Or
in like
just-
this
okay.
nice velveteen bag with this little golden rope.
Okay. Okay, so then Gil would take it and then put it in his bag of holding.
Can I do an insight to see if anyone's watching? Because I'm pretty sure that dude was pretty loud in regards to like saying how much.
You can.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, okay, I was gonna ask if I can make a perception
Sure.
for that same reason. Like, is anyone watching us?
Insight, yeah.
Just from the side, a little whisper from Xavier. We're going to be
Wait, did you
grabbing
say
extra.
I could do insight or?
Or it's just a 3,000.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope, that's a cock.
Maybe best to at
Ooh,
least
a
carry
dirty
another
20.
500.
Yes,
I've-
you're probably right. You're probably right.
I have 100. You need it.
Don't ask the peasant to.
At 20.
I have nothing.
This is
At
with
20. Okay, Jesus,
20.
you two.
At 20.
Damn.
I'm wasting all my
Everyone
good rolls
fucking
right now, so I
rolling
don't
in.
have anything for.
So
I don't
both
have
of
my
you-
rolls for the thing.
Both of you would notice the fact that the teller, as with one hand while handing you the gold, you can see both of you immediately recognize the motion of somebody writing something down out of sight. As you can see, his eyes are going like this every now and again to look at something. As you discreetly, while he's doing all this, look around, you would see that stood outside of the bank is one of those robed, leather-armored figures with a little mirror that would just pocket that and then just walk off.
How about another 500? I think it's going to be a good day today.
Okay, sir. As you'd see one hand under, you two would notice one hand under, pulling down as Adrian writes off, and another 500 is removed.
Gil would
As
go
that whole
through and
process happens again.
yeah, he would count again to make sure it's all there.
Gonna quickly nudge
then-
you, actually, Jack. Say, make it the motion of writing and pointing at the teller.
He'll
Nod in acknowledgement.
And then if the money is all there, he will deposit it into his bag of holding.
Okay. As you
All
pocket
right.
that away, you guys would be able to step out of the bank and out onto the street, and you two would both see that that man with the leather armor, no sight of him. It's like he's just gone poof.
Okay.
Come, let us head back
Give
home.
it, give an acknowledging
Mhm.
look that we both know something. That shit we know supposed to know that shit.
A wise idea, I guess. Have Gill in the middle in case something is to happen.
Yeah, well, Gill would be like,
He's our
Kind of like in the
VIP right
middle,
now.
leading the pack.
so
I'm just gonna assume Gil would have absolutely grabbed his, sentient sword that kills evil. If
Okay.
not, he would summon it to him.
because he can do
Swords
that.
are so interesting to me. I want to be able to talk to him at least once.
Oh,
When we get the chance, we'll see how they feel.
Sure, they'll like me.
I have no
I'm an
doubt
absolute dream to
that
be
they'll
around.
like you. It's though they can be a bit abrasive at first, but they grow on you.
Sounds like my mother.
Though, the constant impending fear of possibly being killed by the same sword that you use to enact justice with can be a little stressful at times, but
Yeah, it doesn't sound like my mother, but I can understand that completely.
We've had our conversations, and I'm telling them not everything is as black and white as.
As it used to be, I'm assuming.
Yes.
There are vast amounts of shades of gray with some things. And not
Whilst we're
everything.
walking, should one of us keep an eye on the on the alleyways to make
The
sure?
shadows, I imagine.
Just without looking any specific way, Gil will just smile and
Nod.
He'll call.
So
for
anyone
time
who is
for next-
making the attempt to, with that in mind, anyone who is making the attempt to have a look around, do a stealth check, except for you with Lupine, because she's invisible, just have her do perception check.
All right. I'm pretty sure we share the same
I've-
perception check because
my stealth
plus three
is
on-
not good.
My stealth's
It's
plus
that's
three.
better than mine.
Girl, what about you?
You think I'm stealthy? Fuck nah.
Alright, okay, I'm getting
That's
on
all
I
board.
Yeah.
mean,
I'm glad I'm doing this now.
The new rev
15.
trick. Rum.
Yeah, Beyblade. Let it rip.
Let it rip.
Yeah, no, 15.
Oh, okay, so 15. So yeah,
18.
Mhm.
so both of you two would notice that there are quite a few of these leather armored figures, each one, different races. But you would notice that each of them are keeping eyes on you, and something that you would notice just barely, or Lupine would just notice barely, is every single one of them has a pocket watch out, or is just closing and putting away one.
He would have Lupin relay this information.
A pocket. In a hushed
Okay,
tone,
that sounds-
Xavier will be convey this. Could be a communication beacon of sorts. An enchantment.
Maybe. but
Mayhaps.
It's very clear that they're keeping tabs on us.
Well, when someone as well dressed as me walks into town and
Don't think it's
reunites
because
with his
you're well dressed,
family,
Gill.
and reunites with
That's
his
fun.
family in their current situation, and given the new information, of course they'll want to keep tabs on us. And we did just kind of pull out 3,000.
As you guys
I don't
get
think
to
it's
the
'cause-
boardwalk, you would see that towards the Sharkslayer home, there is currently a crowd outside of that section of the boardwalk that's off of the main. Because it's the main boardwalk, and then the houses along the side, and that's where Gill's is. There's a crowd currently like this.
Oh shit.
As you can
Is
hear
it a
some sort
crowd
commotion
of...
going on?
Okay, so it's just of normal people. Well, I think that's our
they're
cue to pick
looking
up
at
our pace.
something. Everyone's looking
Oh,
like
shit.
all in the
Like
same
towards the
direction.
house?
Towards the house.
Time to pick up the pace.
Um,
Let's
I'm
go.
actually I'm gonna
I
pick
think
up the pace.
Grom's a bit busy.
Well, let's not keep him waiting, shall we?
He's
Lead on,
Uh,
please, Captain.
as we pick up pace, he will cast mage armor.
So you mage armor, get that on. As you guys go rushing in to find out what is going on, as you get over there, you would, kind of move into the crowd, and you would see currently about maybe 15, 16 of those people in leather armor, as well as about 7 guards just laid out on the ground. The guards you would see out unconscious, but the ones in the armor, fucking dead. Some of them have been like full on eviscerated. As you would see, Grawl is currently in the middle of fighting this man in like the leather armor, but he's wearing this very vibrant overcoat with these obscenely large and long sleeves. As you would see, this character is just kind of dodge, turn, dodge, and just moving every which way, as Graal's currently in his were-crocodile form and just going ham with these 2 blades, snap of the jaw, swipe, turn, swipe with the blades, as he's just going absolutely wild with this. You even watch him blink out of existence briefly, appear behind the guy, and throw both daggers, to which the guy just turns and then grabs the other one out of the air and just drops it. Like, this guy is toying with Grawl.
Wow, this is a mighty impressive display.
As the
Can
guard,
I-
you'd see there's like a line of guards that are currently holding people back.
Can I
Not
ask
getting any
one of the people
closer.
who's nearby and being like, when did this start and what's happening?
Oh, it started about like 10 minutes ago. A few people bust into this house, and the next thing you know, this happened. Some guards
Oh, I
tried to
see.
stop, and then the big guy knocked them out. Apparently, they've called for some help.
Alright, okay. Are we?
Well, Gil's gonna push his way towards the front.
As you push your way towards the front, you guys make your way through the crowd. 2 of the guards would like stop you. One of them a human, the other one a Otterfolk, just like, hey, no, you're not going through.
In
no, we
Otterfolk,
will.
Gil will say, "This is my home."
Then stay back. Right now, we've currently got this giant guy freaking out. Apparently, he might have broken out through that house.
And he was under orders to protect my house. That is why he's doing such. Now let me through.
You'd see the guy to the left, the human, look down at the Otterfolk and shakes his head. Otterfolk just does this look of like, what the hey? And then shakes his head as well. And goes, sorry, you'll just have to wait. We're called for backup.
Want me to try?
My name is Gill Sharkslayer. Let me through to my home this instant.
Intimidation check.
Can I cast a bardic inspiration on him?
Sure. As you just dramatically like you find him.
Got my loot out. Let's go.
Ta-da-dum.
What is Bardic Inspiration? I was gonna
You get a plus.
D6?
You can
I think.
no a D8. No, sorry, hang on.
Oh, D8
With a D8 that it can.
Pretty sure it's a D8, yeah.
Should be a
Bardic
D8.
Inspiration. Inspire another creature with a 1d8 that it can within the next 10 minutes. Add a d20 roll.
Oh.
I think it's another.
Ooh,
So
next
I
10
think
minutes,
it's
so it's this roll.
Skill checks, you know, stuff
Oh,
like that. you
okay.
can use.
So then this is the D8, right? I picked it up the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is 23.
Nice.
23? You'd see
Yeah.
the Otterfolk kind of like back up a little, and the human would just kind of go, fine. You want it? Your death wish. As they'd let you guys through.
Honey, that's our job.
All right, what's all this
As-
commotion out in front of my home as we walk up?
As you guys start walking up, you would see the finely dressed man just kind of look at you as Grawl dives at him. As this guy just goes like that, like limbers backwards as Grawl just dives, smashes into the sand, and kind of crumples in on himself. As he stands back upright, he just goes, "Oh, real sorry about this. Your friend, you know, a little bit of a dispute. But it looks like my time's up, so I guess I'll be leaving."
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Oh, as he starts walking up to you guys to go past, he slows down and just, as he's beside you, just goes, "Tell your sister that she's running out of time." As he just goes, walking calmly by.
He's a dead man. He's a dead man.
Xavier will
Well-
walk over to Grawl to check up on him, see if he assess him if he has any
As-
injuries.
Grawl pulls his head out of the sand. You would see he is. It was hard to notice at first, but he is filled with these little thin needles, like all over the place, like a bunch in his side of his neck, some under the arm, and you would notice that his right arm is broken, and he's been fighting with it.
Yeah, he needs to.
Oh,
Let's,
Yeah,
Sorry
okay.
cause of trouble.
No, you.
You did what you were supposed to, and I want to apologize because I forgot to tell you those scythes are magical.
Come on. I don't know if it's bad magic shit.
All you have to do is pick it up.
Let's get him inside.
Out.
I can
Yes,
look him over.
let's fix him up.
Some of the guards are like looking back over at this as because that guy has left. You'd see the guards all just kind of one after the other just start leaving as if nothing's going on, except for a few of them who are just kind of like, "What are you doing? We've got people here," and just being left behind to deal with the bodies.
Can I chase after one of the guards that's leaving?
Sure.
That was like probably watching the show. Yeah. I'm
As you
gonna go
guys
chase
stop.
after one.
Yeah, I
Dragging Grawl back in.
pick needles out.
You go running after the guard. Just give us a d6. See which one you grab.
D6. Beyblade. Jesus Christ! I threw that.
Nice.
in
That
the
way.
fucking
That's some
That got
airtime.
yeeted.
That did get yeeted. 2.
2. So you would get a halfling.
Okay.
Guard who's just kind of slowly walking back, hand on his hip with where the sword is, just kind of walking about on his way.
Hey, got a quick question.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Do you know who that man was?
Not a clue.
Care about that?
Oh, absolutely. Not an idea, ma'am.
Can I do an insight check?
Of course.
Is that cocked?
It seems
I
flat
can't
enough.
tell.
Not on my end.
I can't tell.
Though
My end's a little
there's a
cocked, but-
chance I may have accidentally grabbed it because my controllers are scuffing out.
Insight. Oh boy. 12.
12? This guy is
Mhm.
high as shit, like some of the others that you have seen today. So you can't tell if he's lying or not. Because of the way his eye is twitching and the big smile on his face, it's hard to see any of the usual tells.
I'm gonna kneel down to the dude and I'm gonna stare him right in his face and I'm gonna say, "You have one more chance to tell me. Do you know who that is?"
Intimidation check.
Yes! I get a nat 1. Is that cocked? A lot of my
No,
I can't
that
actually
is-
tell if that
Nope,
is
that
because
is-
it's
No.
Nope.
That is flat.
okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna need to get a calculator for this.
Oh, your thing is plus
What is
10.
What is it?
What was it?
Is it plus
Intimidation? Correct.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
Yes.
That was plus 10.
Plus 11.
It's plus 11.
That's
That
11,
one-
16, that's 27.
27.
Poor man.
27? You would see, you have somehow cut through this man's drug-fueled haze as your voice shifts into that deep timbre as the extra eyes glow on your face, as he just kind of pales and his expression goes from this cheery look to just abject horror as he just goes, his name is Jericho, miss.
Jericho.
As you
what?
can see, he has started pissing himself. Jericho, miss, I don't know the rest.
All right. Okay. Name's Jericho.
Why?
What does he do for a living?
I don't know. No, miss, but
You
he's very,
don't know.
he's like, very, rich, I believe. He gives us drugs, okay? He gives us a lot of drugs, him and his boys.
Okay. I'm not gonna hate you for it. You're not gonna get hurt, okay? I just need you to know who he was.
As he just sits there, as you just hear this. Now this foul smell starts wafting in the air.
Oh god! Shit himself.
This is
Oh, shit himself.
Is it half like just that? Just like.
Just standing at his own piss.
Where can I find
My
this
God.
Jericho?
I don't know, Missy. Sometimes some of his boys go to the barracks.
All right. Stand still, and I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation at least to get rid of the piss. 'Cause-
Well, technically, that is a fluid, so you can't get rid of that.
Oh my god!
You can
Just
dry
so
him
good.
off.
you can try it. You can try it.
Okay, I'll try. Drop some more.
He would go pass out, thinking you were about to do something to him as he just goes. As you hear a wet squelch.
Ooh.
That's disturbing.
That's
Glorious.
There's
There's
nearby.
there's a few people who have just kind of gone. "Ugh," and like walked
Is any
into, like, a
guards
bit of
nearby?
a bigger thing. No, they've all like started spreading out and going their own
Shit.
ways.
Literally.
Just walk away.
I'll go. If there's any the nearest guard that is like I don't know down the thing, I'll quickly run up to them and be like, "Hey, your guard just shit himself."
Yo, your boy just shit all over himself.
Yeah, your boy just shit and
God.
passed out over there. I would hope that you'd look after each other.
Oh, oh god! As you see the human just go running after the halfling, just like, oh god!
Oh, the
Tries to turn him a little and just like,
Oh my god.
You did this.
After a bit of commotion, the guard has to like awkwardly like carry them away at arm's length. It's just brown smears up the back and down the leg. Just carrying them away.
Well,
Oh my god.
she may have not killed him, but she has effectively
kill him.
killed his entire social life and his self-esteem.
I think it's more.
A fate worse than death.
It's just like this absolutely high nobody as fuck god just saw a face of like a holy angel just pour down on him. Just like, do not fear me, mortals.
Do not
Be
do not
Afraid.
be not afraid.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna return. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go.
Yeah. So
I
you
am
guys,
crying.
meanwhile, you guys, meanwhile,
Xavier will
have
be.
sat
Lick.
there and slowly
We
like
tried to-
pulled
Lick.
each
yeah.
of these needles out.
Click.
As you can
Xavier will
see,
try to
your
get to
house
work to
is-
fix his to splint either
Medical-
splint or
medical
fix
check.
it. Gotcha.
You would see that the house has had a lot more breaks and damage since then. It looks like he took out a bunch of those guys and threw them out the door, and then that guy arrived and started kicking his ass. As you start pulling, each of you are in turns are all like around him, just like pulling all of these needles out and tossing them aside.
12.
Every time, 12? Every time you're tossing the needles away, you would notice that they hit the ground and then out of existence. As you manage to make him this splint for the arm.
Xavier, before you toss out one of the last needles, take a look at it. Need to make
Take
sure
a
it's
look
not.
at it. What do you mean? Are they not normal needles?
They're when they hit the ground, they'll disappear out of
Magical
existence.
Tosses
origin.
one and you just see it go like
Yeah.
out of existence.
We need
Okay,
to
then
make sure-
Xavier will pan over to the one of the remaining needles in what I imagine it would be Gral's back and try to examine either magical if it possesses any magical properties or anything of that nature.
You can do an Arcana check unless you have Identify.
Can I
If I
assist
didn't
him with
believe
that?
you-
No, he
Can I
does
assist him
have
with Arcana?
identify.
All right,
Oh yeah, no,
Xavier
you can ritual
will
cast Identify. Yeah.
Xavier will take a chair. He'll be sitting down next to Grawl, and focusing his hands near the needle and ritual cast Identify. Then we shall
As long
wait.
as it wasn't one of the ones in my neck, you know. The back's not too bad. Take your time.
We've taken those ones out already. Do not worry.
Cool.
As you just sit there and ritual cast Identify, as it would eventually ding identify as a bag of endless needles. A bag when worn at the hip can produce a limitless amount of acupuncturing needles. If 100 needles are
Acupuncture.
embedded in a single target, that target will instantly die.
That is
Okay.
very troubling news,
What
and
is?
will need to be taken care of. What I imagine would be the individual who Kral had a tussle with possesses a bag of everlasting needles. If an individual were to be punctured with 100 of them, they would cease to be no more.
Oh, how many have you pulled out so far?
I'd say give or take 60. They were quite a lot.
Well, then I'm glad we didn't take any longer.
Yeah, it wasn't even a fight, really, either. No, he was just kicking my ass.
Well,
That's
you still racked up the body count yourself, and thank you for not killing the guards.
Well, yeah, I'm still Adventurers Guild. I'm not gonna kill innocent people. Even if they are
Oof.
whacked off their head.
Fair enough. Do you know how to attune to things, Grawl?
Yeah? Of course I know how to attune to things. I am an adventurer.
Well, okay, for now, why don't you try and attune to those sickles?
As you then watch him go, stare, like clenching up, glaring at them.
Have I returned yet or no?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you would have.
There, this kid.
You'd be returned back just about now after dealing with the
Okay.
whole down guard.
Brown guard.
Anyway, no, serious. We can do this. We can do this.
Oh, hey guys, okay, what? How are we doing with the, with Grohl and all that?
Well, he almost died.
Kroll is feeling better. That too.
Okay.
We have some grave news with that.
Well, I got some news on the dude.
As do
Oh,
we.
hi, Grohl. Well, mine's very short and sweet.
Okay.
So the dude that Grohl was just dealing with, the name's Jericho. Apparently, he's the dude who, he's the leader of all these boys that are giving out the drugs.
Right.
I also
Well,
made a god shit
there-
himself and pass out.
Nice. So are all the
I scared him
needles
that
out now?
badly.
Can I shift back now?
Did you remove all the needles?
Gonna grab one more and lodge in his back and just slowly. Boop.
Ow. Okay.
As you pop
That
it
should
back,
be
it'll just
everything.
vanish as soon as it hits the ground.
There we
Apparently,
go.
this Jericho also possesses a bag of endless needles. If 100 of them stick into its target, they will die.
So main objective is get that bag away from him.
Yes.
That might be a bit difficult, actually.
Or
You
just
saw
don't get
his
hit by the needles.
athletic ability when he was fighting Groll.
It's true.
And I'm really acrobatic.
As you would then watch him just start shifting, as you hear these uncomfortable bone clicking and popping noises, as the scales slowly recede into flesh, long snout kind of slipping back into a more humanoid shape, as you're hearing all of these bones rearranging and the flesh resculpting itself back to normal as the claws recede to fingernails, and the tail slips away as it just kind of...
Yeah, he was
I will
really
never get used to that.
crazy.
I will never get used to that. That is awful. Genuinely, that is hearing the bones crunching.
That sounded painful.
Yeah, it
Oh,
really
it's
did.
exceptionally painful.
Oh.
Xavier's gonna reach into his alchemist satchel and just hand him a vial. Drink that, would you?
Okay.
Alright, specifically that is a 3d8 health regain, if you want to do that. I don't know.
Okay. I will do, because I
Oh,
do
three,
actually have his
3d6,
health rank.
3d6.
3d6. Okay, cool. You would see some of like the little cuts and stab wounds across him just start sealing back up.
How are
Okay.
my sisters?
Oh, they're fine. As soon as those guys started coming in, I locked them in the room.
All right. And Gil's gonna go upstairs.
As you head on up, you'd see the room is locked. The key's still in the little thing as you just kind of push it open. As both of your sisters would be there, the youngest is the younger one is still unconscious, but your older sister is no, this is the middle sister. She is Bay is still just kind of sat there. Welcome back, Gill. Is the big man all right?
Yeah, he's fine now that we got here.
How much did you say you owe?
3,000 gold.
I have it.
How did you get 3,000 gold?
We
It's
got
not
very
stolen, is it?
lucky.
No, it is not. It is legitimate. I left being a pirate, and I joined an adventurer crew.
You were a pirate?
Sure. Let's.
This is besides the
More
point.
importantly, I found legitimate work, and I have the money to help you. To help our family.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's skim over that part.
I'll tell you about it later.
Right. Okay. So this is good. That means I can pay this off. Okay. Do you have the money on you?
I do. He'll reach into his bag of holding and hold the bag that has all of the gold. And then he'll
You can see she just has this look of disbelief on her face, but just slowly shakes it, just like, okay, this is good.
He'll open the bag so she can look inside. And then when he'll jingle it around, he'll seal it back up.
I get it. Okay. Oh, gods. Okay. This is good. That means we can sort this.
Yes. We would like to talk to them since it's my family. I would like to pay it myself.
Okay. I need to go talk to Maxwell then.
Who is
He's-
Maxwell?
He's the one who sells our sister drugs.
Do you have to meet him alone?
Usually, yeah.
Well, given what just occurred, I don't know if you going alone is wise. Come. There are some others that you should meet.
Sorry, one sec. I was just responding.
You're fine.
Okay. Afro's just come back and he's informed me that he's going to restart the machine, so we might end up with the table again in time. Woo!
Nice.
But anyway, she would follow you out of the room as you take her down to the downstairs area that everyone's convened in, and she's just like, hello everyone. Do you see this little blonde Otterfolk, little chubby, currently wearing like this bit of seems almost like a business shirt with just some simple like shorts on, as she's just like, hello, nice
This
to
one's
meet you all."
Quipper, right?
This one
Because Bay was the
is Bay.
drug one.
No, Quipper's the drugged up one, I believe.
I thought you said
Is
Bay
it?
was the drugged
I
up
thought it
one.
was Bay.
Yeah, Bay
Oh,
was
no,
the drug
yeah.
up one.
Bay.
Sorry, terribly
this was
sorry,
Quip-
very sorry.
No,
I
you're
flipped it.
fine.
Quipper. This is Quipper. Bay is the drugged up one. Sorry.
Everyone,
again.
It's
Salutations.
hello.
This is Quipper, my sister, and if you still have doubts about my identity, they can confirm it.
He's gone.
that I am
Yes,
actually
yes.
Gill, who was
Gill
an
used
otter.
to be much much shorter when we first met. Although I did quite like his, original facial hair much more than now.
You grew out your fur, Gilly?
Yeah, yes. I thought it looked nice.
You really were a
What?
pirate. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing.
Am I missing out on some cultural
No,
thing here?
and-
I'm sorry.
Gil's just gonna
Pirating
Close
is
his
not
eyes and
most.
Nobody grows out their facial fur anymore. It's very old-fashioned.
Oh, I see. I wonder if there's baby photos of you around.
Oh yes,
Is
No,
there?
we have.
I'll have to. I need
Not
to see
here.
them.
Not here at my house.
When this is all sorted, we're gonna have to have a look at these baby photos. I'm sorry. Hey, it's a deal. A deal's a deal, you know.
Yeah, fine. Fine. We Quipper needs to meet the person who gives the drugs to my sister. I don't feel
dealer,
comfortable.
then. Right.
Yes. Given with what just occurred, I don't believe she should go alone, but whoever goes with her has to basically be invisible.
That would be
Visible?
our best,
When I say invisible, they just can't be
That would
seen. They can't be seen. They have to believe she came alone.
I
That is
was
what I
going
mean
to
by that.
advise Lucas, maybe, because he does have Lupine with him. And she can actually turn invisible.
That is true, yeah.
A lot of work today. I am sorry.
Only
it's
if
fine, it's fine.
Lupine.
You're just gonna have to
Wants
owe
to.
me.
I already do.
I know, but more.
What do you want?
I want booze.
Alright.
And something strong. Not any of this weak shit.
Hmm.
He looks to kill.
My
Oh, that's-
concern.
I can.
I mean,
I'm
there is-
sure I can find something here.
Thank you.
If everything goes
We'll
well,
get some.
hell, we'll get you
I
something.
do wish we had the bottle of Starlight Euclidean, but Shaena still has that bottle.
Wait, no. She gave it back to
No, she
Gill,
doesn't.
didn't she?
You gave it back to
Did
Gill,
she?
yeah, Gill has that.
No, Gill has
Yeah.
that.
Shayna was banned from it.
No,
You
Shaena-
guys
Well,
stole it
Xavier's
from
still
her.
saying
Yeah,
this
but they
in-
gave it back, and then you gave it back when
Xavier's still
when
saying it
Shaena
in
left.
character. He doesn't know that. He doesn't remember.
Oh, okay.
Gill's gonna reach,
Into the bag, you mean this?
gonna shake the bottle.
As you see
Xavier.
the starlight-looking water, liquid inside, sloshing around.
Well, you know, talking about alcohol is all fun and games and all that, but we need to make
Maybe
sure
after.
that Lucas is going to be fine.
Yes, that's why I
To make
said
sure
only
that-
if he allows it.
Yeah, I'm okay
He's
with
going
it.
to be fine. How much time do we have until she needs to meet up with that individual?
My
Gill's
only
just gonna look at.
That's whenever I'm ready. I usually go to them.
Where exactly do you go?
On the off chance you don't come back, and neither does Lupine.
There's
I-
there's a small drinking spot in the northwest of town.
I have to ask because like how like how far off is it? Like, is it more than 100 feet? Would it be more than 100?
It's the other side of the city.
Because like I would prefer to stay in contact with Lupine.
Well, if you think you can stay hidden, I don't see an issue with
As long as I hang back
you
at least
following.
as long as I stay back at least 100 feet, I can maintain.
As long as you can stay in line of sight to them, I suppose there shouldn't be any problem.
I don't think,
But,
in all
well-
fairness, if this is on the other side of the city, wouldn't it just be better for all of us to go in case something does happen?
The
then it's
issue
not
with
just
that,
him on
if
his
all
own.
of us, if
And
all
that-
of us goes,
Well, okay.
It would be an
we-
easier
we-
chance for us to get spotted.
What we could do is we could act like we're doing something else. Like as long as we're in 100 feet,
Mhm.
we can make contact. We don't have to be. I don't have to
Should
be
really
see her. I just need to be within 100.
Gill is gonna just go blank face for a second and then walk outside. And
are the leather armored bodies still laying out on the front?
There are a few guards who have laid them out in a line, covered them with some basically some rags. As you can see, there's a few of the guards who are not even guards. There's a few people who obviously from coroners or something who are just coming over and slowly moving bodies onto gurneys and taking them away.
Gil's gonna run over to one of the leather armored bodies and see if he can find that device that they had.
As soon as you're coming over, the guards just what are you doing? What are you doing?
These gentlemen attacked my house, and something is missing.
Well, that doesn't
I'm
mean
going
you
to
can
check
start
their
rummaging
bodies.
around in their gear.
I
have
want
to
my
wait
things
until-
back.
You'll have to wait until we've officially been through their equipment and, made sure that it's all accounted for and who they are and all this. You can wait a
And
few
how do I know
days
I
and
can
it should
trust
be in
you?
police lockup. Excuse me?
I've seen the look in some of your guards' eyes. Almost not entirely there. Almost look like they're high off their ass.
Give us a persuasion check.
Oh.
That is
A 9 total.
I don't know who you think you are, but our guards are all respectable people.
I'm
So
Gill
get back in your
Sharkslayer. That's who
house.
I am.
I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be Bobby fucking Brownose for all I care. Get back in your house and you can come to the the barracks in a week.
Alright, I'll keep in mind and make note of all the corrupt guards.
If you think they're
And
corrupt,
you-
then yeah, go through official channels. Don't go raking around dead men's belongings.
He's gonna walk back inside.
What the hell did you just do?
What
He's trying to get one of those. Because you said something about the device on the bodies, but the guard. Yes, the guard was being an asshole. Wouldn't let me near the
I
bodies.
can go test.
By all means,
Alright.
you can make your effort.
I'll go with her. Excuse.
Yeah, I'm
As
gonna
you
go up to the
guys
same guy.
head on outside, you'd see the same guard as it's just a bit of another halfling, just kind of a little stout, little mustache on him. He's just got his arms crossed and he's just staring at you guys as you come out and just. If you're gonna try the same shit as your friend, you can piss back up and back into your house.
Well, no, I was actually just going to request if you could, well... Actually, no, I am actually going to be talking to you about this. There is something that one of these guys has that I'm not going to take it. I just want to see if he has it. And I don't particularly
Alright,
want
what
to
is it?
have you end up... There's a pocket watch. And I have a feeling this is connected to a bigger thing.
As he turns around, you'd watch him just kind of pat him down as he reaches into the rubbing through the underside of the breastplate. He pulls out like a old metal pocket watch and just goes, "This thing."
Yes, that's the thing.
Right, well, there you go. You've got your missing item then. So this will be logged, and in a week you can come collect it from the barracks.
Yeah, no, we don't really have a week, sadly.
Well, then, if you've got any local friends, they can mail it to you.
No, sir. We're trying to deal with something that is gonna take less than a week, and that is one of the key items to stopping a major thing that is happening within your city that majority of your guards are involved in. I even spoke to one of your little friends, and he shit himself. He was high off his head, and he shit himself.
Give us a persuasion check. At disadvantage, because right now he's already had to deal with Gill trying to pull the same thing.
Okay.
Sorry. What happened? I had to deal with the fucking demon.
Oh.
What?
Kieran's currently trying to
Persuasion?
persuade the guard to let her have the time piece by convincing them that she already made one of their high-ass guards already shit themselves earlier.
When in doubt, talk about shit. I believe that is a... You said persuasion, right?
Disadvantage.
Oh shit, disadvantage? Fuck.
Get a 20.
Funny enough, that would be 17, I believe.
17?
I got 11 and I've got a +6.
He seems to kind of look around at some of the other guards and just go, "What the others already said about Louis shitting himself." Tosses you the pocket watch. "Just don't let anyone know I gave you that, alright?"
You got it. Thank you again. What's your name?
Daryl.
Cheers, Daryl. I'll bring you back as soon as possible.
Right. Okay. Be amicable. I'm a good person. I can do my job well. Chunters to himself as he turns around and gets back to work.
Gonna walk back in, pass him the watch. There you go.
Thank you, Xavier. Want to identify that?
Sit down. Yes. Sit down in a chair. Focus. Close his eyes. Focus on the pocket watch and ritual cast identify.
Your ritual cast identify. 10 minutes later, spell fizzles.
Fizzles?
It is not a magical item.
Oh shit.
So then maybe they were checking if this isn't a magical item. Then maybe they were waiting for a designated time.
Well,
to group up, maybe.
You're a Artificer. Why don't you have a look at it, see if anything's off about it?
Considering it's not magical, why would all of them be carrying one?
Well, we have somebody who is a local here that might help. Your sister. We can. Do you know what they carry the pocket watches for?
Pocket watches for.
No. I've only ever seen the man who sells us the drugs look at it every now and again.
Is this a new thing, Ron?
Why do they all look at it?
They've always had it. I've seen. Girl goes,
When I was in the hand, no, I never had any weird pocket watch shit.
Why is it such an important part?
If everyone has it,
maybe they are keeping an eye on things.
They're
Like
probably
a timer, maybe. Maybe
they're
they're
sequencing it.
predicting maybe when we're around. when we were in the bank, there was one watching us from the door. And at the same time, the dude was scribbling
Right.
something underneath the table. The
He had a
pocket
mirror.
watch is definitely they're all linked. Was it a
Yeah,
mirror?
yeah, had a the guy had a mirror. He scribbled like the guy who was
Probably
watching
to
had a
look
mirror.
back.
They scribbled something down. Like after
Why
looking in
would
the
he
mirror.
be carrying a mirror unless there is a series of mirrors in that building, so he could see what the hell
The one kid was scribbling, which is
Maybe.
entirely likely. You just need to be in the right position while holding a mirror
Do we need to
see
handle
it.
a watch back?
Oh god, I'm starting to hit Isaac
We'll
tones
probably-
now.
Well, I'm hoping to at least give it back to Daryl at least before. Was it Daryl or Darren?
I
Who's
think I said
Darren?
Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl, okay. Well, I did say to Daryl I will give it back to him. I don't want him, losing his job because of this.
Alright. I suppose
Actually,
let me
can I
take
have
a
a look at
quick...
it real quick? Before you start trying to dismantle it?
Very well. Hands it to you.
Do you mind if I open
Alright.
it? Like, open the thing to see the clock hands?
Go ahead. There weren't any magical effects on it, though.
Alright, I'm just gonna click it open.
You click the top and the little flap opens and you would see that it has a normal clock face. It's ticking away happily. And on the other side of the lid, there is a small bit of paper held with 4 little metal clips. And you would see written on there is the time about 10 minutes or so ago. No, it'd be like half an hour at this point. That, and it says, go to Sharkslayer household, attack were-crocodile inside.
There's a note in there.
Wait, who are you handing it to?
I'm
Him?
giving it back to Xavier, but I'm gonna
Okay.
take the note out and pass it to you. So they were predicting this.
They already knew.
So
They already knew that.
either they're
There's
either
someone
watching us,
now.
or they have another magical means of seeing us.
Could be a crystal
Maybe
ball
some-
seeing some sorts.
Yeah, could be that, or some like crystal ball that like tells them the future or something. I don't fucking know.
That may not be
Too off the truth.
I've heard of
It's
some
possible,
sort of
but it's very
seer.
unheard of.
Very unheard of, but it's once more a criminal organization. You can find anything upon the black markets.
It's true. What do you think, Lucas?
Hmm. Not sure to be honest.
well,
Like
we need
honestly,
to
it
now.
could be anything. We could just have informants and like everyone's spying, or could be just they're
Well,
actually
that's probably the most
spying on us.
likely.
But we have to assume that there is a potential that they could be seeing us some other way. But having the entire town as your, or entire city, I should say, as your, well, dependents
Eyes and ears.
since it seems like half of them are hooked on whatever shit they're peddling.
It's entirely likely that they have been watching us
This entire time
Mm-hmm.
through the other citizens.
I know this might sound very, very far-stretched, but maybe the drug isn't like allowing them to see through them or something like that. It's allowing them to actually.
Let's
Unless we get
way.
our hands on a sample, that
Possession.
could be. It's not out of the question, I should say. However,
Probably unlikely, but it's a good point to bring up.
Mhm.
is there a name of this drug?
Like a
He'll
possession
be
sort of thing.
he'll ask the sister, like
Quipper.
Quipper. Sorry, that's Quipper. Like, is there a name for
No,
the
you're fine.
for the stroke? Do you know it?
Yeah, it was. Fuck, what did I say the name was again?
I don't know.
Something with an M?
I don't remember you ever telling me.
I don't think you ever told us.
Yeah, we
Uh,
went
I
over.
don't
said it. I
actually
said
know.
it. It was something with an M. Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna make one up because all I have on my
Mega
notes
Milkers.
is just drug dealer.
M&M's.
No.
Marlin.
Marlin?
No, it was
History
Malcolm.
check?
It was Malcolm.
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 Malcolm in the middle.
I hate him.
History check maybe
Visa
about
manga.
the name
I was
of the
gonna say,
drug.
would Gill have ever heard of that?
Oh, you asking about the name of the drug?
If
Yes.
it rings
I thought you
any
asked about the name of the
bells.
drug deal. No, the name of the
No.
drug is Mother's Milk.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, yeah. Malcolm was the name
I
of the drug dealer.
remember
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Okay, but the drug.
It's Mother's Milk.
Yeah, so
Okay.
mother's milk. History check maybe on that. If
You can
there's been
try.
any.
But it's going to be a pretty high DC for you. It's not like you went around snorting drugs at school.
Someone did.
How dare you?
Someone had to. Someone had to.
All right, I'll go for it. Yeah.
Mother's milk. Thinks back.
Bardic inspiration.
Uh,
How many times can you cast that?
5 per.
5?
Okay,
yeah,
so
5. 5 times.
So what is that? D8.
A D8.
Long rest.
Okay. That's 16.
Total or
25.
the initial roll?
25?
Damn.
Okay, yeah, no. You know a student that took Mother's Milk. They had depressive episodes. So what they did eventually is they ended up suddenly becoming super happy, like, all the time. And nobody could figure out, like, what the sudden change was about. Until one of the faculty caught them in the bathrooms injecting Mother's Milk into their tear ducts. That's when they found out about the student having taken it. So basically what it is it's this small vial with a needle on the end, and you inject it into your tear duct. And
Ow.
when you
Sounds
do
painful.
that, it causes you to, like, relive the happiest moments of your life. So it
Did
basically
you
just
parody this off something?
No. I mean, the closest thing I could think of is the, like... Was it no, because that just made you really angry.
I was thinking of Joy from Batman.
Not that. It was something else. Never mind. Xavier will relay this information to the party.
So
Weird
then,
things happen in
no
college.
magical seer things.
Oh yeah, and it also, when you come off of it, it makes you, irrational, violent, and it's highly, highly addictive.
That's what explained your sister's reaction. As you explained.
Yes, it would.
So it
That's not good.
doesn't sound. So it just sounds like in order to get their fix, the townspeople are doubling as, I guess, spies, for lack of a better term.
It would more than cover for the exorbitant rate they request for such a substance.
So
I'm gonna wait outside. I don't really trust the fact that nobody's watching outside, and there could be people watching.
And you may want
Unless-
to return the timepiece.
Yeah, I'll pass it back
at
to
this
him.
point,
Anyone
we
else
need to
it?
assume we're always being watched.
Mm.
Oh, what was this guard's name?
What, the one I just spoke to?
Daryl, I believe.
Yes.
Daryl.
Good on you, Daryl. You're
Uh-huh.
probably not corrupt.
And I think, well, I mean, the one that made him shit himself was high as a kite, so his name was Louis. So.
Well, he's probably one to
We'll
watch
deal
out
with
for then.
We're dealing with that.
All of that will be dealt with.
I'll go pass this back to him, and I'll go watch the door, make
Yeah.
sure nobody comes snooping by.
He gives you his little thanks, as you would see the coroners have already carrying off the last of the body, and with that, he would just follow them along, as they're obviously taking them to the barracks before handing them off to the Raven Queen's temple.
Make sure you keep that nut on you. I have an inkling. I have a feeling it may be a bit more special than we think.
The what?
The note.
Note. I thought you said not. I was like, what the fuck? Not? What?
Yes, just keep it on you.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess first and foremost, we need to figure out Quipper going to meet this Malcolm. I think all of us following would probably be a bad idea. We would immediately be seen, seeing as how, well, you know, we're being watched.
I don't believe I'll be able to do any snooping about gestures to the literal flame on his head.
I got
And
you
I'm
again.
rather tall, and I very much stand out, though it is my family, so it makes sense. It would still make sense for me to go. I just don't trust.
I can do it myself. I've gone to him I don't know how many times now.
Yes,
but the
things are a
main
little
issue is that
different.
the
No.
issue is that they know we have the ransom in question, I suppose.
No, they just know we withdrew a lot of gold.
Gill Sharks
Though I'm-
did.
For that matter.
And they may
Can I
try
do a
to
perception check whilst I'm outside?
may try to kidnap Quipper.
Yes, that
So
is
they'll get a
my
better deal.
concern. Yes,
that
that
count?
is my
Table
concern.
bump, so do it again.
And girl's arm is fucked.
Is that cocked for you? Because it's cocked for me. And I can't
Not
actually
really.
roll.
For me.
Right, I'll do it again.
Between 17 and 2.
Okay. Perception?
Yep.
19.
There's no more signs of these guys. It looks like they've backed off for now. Either by choice or by design. You know, you don't know. But there's nobody currently around. The people have dispersed after all that commotion's gone on, so it's kind of returned back to its normal life of lull.
Right, I'll head back in them.
But yes, that is
Okay,
my
this
main
is
concern,
okay.
is that they'll try to kidnap you, Quipper, should you go alone.
And do the idea you said about the little berry thing turning invisible.
It would mean that Lucas would have to keep a closer eye on you.
Well, to stay in constant communication, you have to remain in 100 feet with each other, I'm assuming,
Mhm,
right?
Yeah. Within 100 feet.
Okay. 100. If he can stay within 100 feet, he could probably look inconspicuous enough to. Though we could probably all. Yes.
Yes, Aaron.
I actually have a disguise spell. You can use that. I have a disguise kit too if you want that. Someone else can use it. Use that to, conceal yourself. We'll just be doing different things, but we'll still be in range in case something does happen. And Lucas isn't on his own, because I particularly don't want him on his own, and Lupine as well being on their own. Because if something happens to him, we have no way of knowing until it's past the time.
Well, that would probably help.
What do you think, Lucas?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with either going by myself or going with people. Most likely, if something does happen, you'll probably hear an explosion.
Yeah. And it won't take us 20 minutes to get across the city then.
Yeah. It also makes more sense that if we're closer, we can act like we're doing shopping or something like that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes.
If you were going to do a disguise, the smart play, because I'm assuming they don't have the balls enough to go and do things within the temples.
That'd probably be very stupid on their part.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Raven's Queen Temple. That would be the more likely one to be safe. Disguise there. And then no one will question if you enter and someone else leaves. It could just be to cover your tracks.
I could leave
And
my
then you
disguise
two-
kit with you guys, and then you can kind of see what I'm using there to disguise yourself.
Potentially, yes, though.
We'll see.
I'll leave it here though, still, just in case.
Yes, yes.
I'll pass you my disguise kit then.
Do you have any idea of how to use a disguise kit?
Does
No idea.
I thought he had that.
Gill would
Does
not know.
affect that?
Nope.
Doesn't? Damn.
No.
No, it only affects, actually, fuck.
I think actor, feat, where is it? Advantage on charisma, deception, and charisma performance checks when you're trying to pass yourself off as a different person.
I would have advantage on the rolls while using. I have no idea how to use this. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
You open the case and it's a bunch of makeup and some weird gooey stuff and this other stuff that looks like clay.
Fake
There's
mustache.
a lot here. Fake mustache, big hair.
You can pass it back to me and alright then, I guess I'm keeping it. Fuck.
I don't know
I
how
can
to
pull
use
a
it, otherwise
disguise
I would.
on you if you want. I can use it and put it on you now.
Oh,
if you want.
Well, if I never emerge after making such a scene from the home, my home, they're going to.
That's true, actually, yeah.
That's why I was
Okay.
telling you to go to the
Raven's Queen.
Okay. Do you mind that then?
No.
Okay.
Worst case
what
scenario, I
I'll
can
do
at
is
least
then-
cause a distraction. Be
Okay, what
about.
I'll do is then stay in the corner. Don't be close to the Raven's Queen temple. I'll make a signal to you of when I'm actually coming out, so you'll see whoever walking out. That's when you start walking ahead of me.
Wait, I thought you were disguising him.
Oh, I can disguise him actually if you want with my disguise kit.
Yeah, I
I
thought
can
both of you
disguise
were.
I'm disguising
that's what-
myself. I have a disguise
that's what
self
you-
spell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I thought that's what you were doing. Was disguising him, so that way he.
Do you want me to disguise you, with my disguise kit?
Quipper,
Sure.
while this is all going on, just steps outside.
Okay.
She's not like
He's
leaving.
about this
You
guy's
can
going.
see her through the door. She's just stepped outside as you watch her pull out a pipe and just start.
I'm possibly putting makeup on. No, I'm joking. I'm putting in. I'm at least using the disguise kit to help disguise you, so you can go into the town.
Like, there's like
Well,
rolls back his hair so he so he see so people see his like ears, so, like just that a little bit of extra difference.
what I was saying was
Leave here so that way it was shown that we left.
go to the Raven's Queen temple, disguise yourselves inside, and no one will question
Okay.
if two different people leave.
I'm only putting makeup on him right now. It's not like anything major. I'm not gonna be able to have enough. I'm not gonna have enough time to do it and disguise myself at the same time. So let's. I'm just putting makeup on his face. It's fine. Don't worry. Come on, let's go. Don't worry about it.
So,
Or
what
at least go
exactly
back
have you
to
done?
the
He slicked
rooms.
back his hair. What have you done exactly to this?
I've only like started putting makeup on. It's like the basic foundation sort of.
Turn him
level
into the Joker.
Of... now introducing the Joker. No, it's
The Joker,
basic like
baby.
foundation stuff. It's nothing like major. It's literally just, paling the skin just a little bit. That's it.
So you're mostly just changing the complexion of them.
Yeah, basically that's it right now.
Fair enough. So you guys head out, and Quipper, who's just sat now smirking, waiting for you, just kind of. Are we good to go?
You start head.
Pulls out this little wooden stopper and just presses it into the old-timey cigarette like pipe and just snuffs it out and then pockets it as she starts walking.
Okay.
He will then send Lupine out just ahead of her, like being flying above. And once they
As she's flying above, keeping eyes on.
and once they're like almost out of it, then he'll start walking.
As you get to that almost, you're keeping like her in at least visual distance as you start walking and follow them along, as it's a bit of a path through the city, as they eventually come to the northeastern end of the city, and it's looking a little shadier now. You have not seen a single guard since quite a bit now. As you've arrived to this crappy looking, it's not even a bar, it's more like a cafe. It looks like to be, very simple meals and hot drinks. Very lacking in any sort of major clientele. You would watch as Quipper heads on in.
All right,
Are you having Lupine follow her into
Yeah,
the building? Or is she
Lupine's
staying outside of it?
Lupine's is gonna be following her in. Still invisible.
Okay.
We've
I'd like
gone
Lupine
past
to do
the-
a Dex saving throw. And yeah,
We've-
you've
I was
basically gone in the
gonna say
complete
we've
opposite
done-
direction for the Raven Queen's temple.
Oh, okay, fuck. I was gonna say, is that
That's a nat 20.
Holy shit.
Okay,
I
so
was gonna say, is there like... Okay, go on. Sorry.
no, what you're going to do? You do your thing first.
I was gonna say, if that's going like the completely different opposite direction, I'll just try and find like a alleyway to go down that's not being, and just cast
Perception
disguise
check.
self on myself. Oh shit, okay. Oh. 5.
5. Yeah, you're sure it's fine. You're sure it's fine. You're sure it's fine. There's nobody here. As you cast disguise self.
I'm gonna crouch behind the fucking garbage bin and just be like, right. Time to do it.
So how are you disguising yourself?
I'm disguising myself as an old lady.
Okay, as you old lady up into this like old lady, like big nose, you got a welt on the side of it, you got like old baggy wrinkles and sags under the eyes. You got like just a simple like
I
cloak
think
of
I've got an old
big
lady.
old daughtery old shoulders
You do
and
have
a
an old
hood
lady.
up.
You do.
In total,
I do
it'll
have an
be
old lady.
24.
As this is happening, you would immediately hear Lupine go, "Oh fuck, they're grabbing me, they're grabbing me! Oh shit! Oh no, you don't, no, 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 no!
They can they actually
They've grabbed
like?
her! They've grabbed her! They're grabbing me! They're grabbed
Okay,
her!
go.
They're grabbing me!"
He's like he poofs her and then he runs in
As
like
you go,
mage armor.
mage armor, you go rushing in. You just catch sight of two guys rushing out the back of the place. As you would see Lupine flick to visibility and come land on your shoulder, just kind of gripping onto you. They immediately were grabbing where I was. It's like they knew where I was.
Yeah, that's okay. That's they're going that way. Are there people like like in front of it?
Yeah, they've
Are there?
just like kicked out the back door and they're running off.
Uh, go go tell the others. And he's
Alright. As she would like zip off.
like he's reading a spell and he's like he's. Is there people like okay if I try going through it, is there people going to? Do I think people are gonna try to stop me?
Oh no, it's empty. The place is
Okay.
empty.
Okay,
Like,
then
they
yeah, he's
cleared it out before all this has happened.
he's rushing in. Like, going.
Okay.
So you're
going through that
following
thing.
Are
after
you
them?
making chase as well, Oracle?
As old lady, let's fucking go.
So you see
Get
this
back
old
here,
lady,
you bitch!
fake Kane, just suddenly burst into a sprint, flips over a table, and rushes out the back as well.
Full fucking
It's like
sprint.
fucking liquid
what time-
Terminator behind these guys like this.
What time is it right now?
Time it is
Yeah.
now currently past midday. It's
Not
now
sundown
pushing
yet.
closer towards the afternoon.
Sundown yet? Damn it!
Oh.
As you dash and follow these guys along, I would like dex checks from both of you.
This is where I die.
Acrobatics to be precise.
that wall
Okay.
thing.
That went on. Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, because you're having to dodge a bunch of shit.
Holy fuck!
everywhere. Cans,
Don't tell me you got another one.
boxes.
You got two nat 20s in a row.
It's like a bunch of like
Holy
crates
fuck.
and boxes and bins, and the pair of you
I
are
got
like
14.
leaping, jumping, and sliding along to keep chase with these guys. But you're surprised because usually Lucas is like the one at the back of the group when it comes to this sort of stuff, but you would see this look of like pissed off determination as you just see him pass by you and is sprinting after these guys as he
Damn it, these
vaults over
slapping
these
cheeks are not going to be
cases,
anywhere sooner.
vaults over these boxes and leaps over a fence to take chase as you jump up and
Damn.
vault over after.
Parkour.
Fuck all these rats.
As you guys rush around, Lucas, since you got that nat 20, you managed to just come around the corner in time to see a stone wall go as the alleyway is empty.
What happened? Where are they?
In that wall.
What? Oh. Fuck. Alright. Right, we need to go back and tell the others. Let's go. Come on.
I already sent Lupine.
Oh, right. Fuck it. We'll stay here. I'm tired.
Like he's gonna.
Hey.
As you sit down with the doddery old lady.
I'm just gonna double check something.
God, I feel like I'm
yeah, he
50
saw it.
years
Yeah, he saw.
old.
Yeah, he saw it. he saw the
Just
symbol.
squeeze my cheek.
He saw that one symbol. Well, good.
As you guys who are, waiting on standby, you would see going into the house. You would see Lupine, who's just like,
That's not a good sign.
They got her. They got her Otterfolk.
sister.
Right.
And
As her
It's
wings
Gill would.
as she just onto the floor, into your hands as you catch her.
he's gonna
On the broom.
he's gonna
I owe her
just
so much
tuck her
alcohol.
into his pocket.
Right then.
On
On the broom
the-
then.
Xavier's gonna
Is
Run out.
Grawl still here, right? Watch after Bay, please. But also,
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
you
As,
attune to the
as-
sickles.
Yep, attuned.
As Adrian
Squint.
just goes, I will also stay behind.
Help him, Adrian. Watch over
For
Bay.
plot's convenience, I will stay behind.
He'll hop
Here's
on
I
the
am
broom.
Adrian, insert girder.
So, Lucas,
Right,
did
on
you
the
know
broom
that I
and
was in
zoom
78
into
wars?
the.
There's a question
I'm
I need to
assuming-
ask you that I have never asked prior. What is your activation phrase for the broom?
I never set one up.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like,
yeah.
what? Like, let's fix this right now. What would be the activation
Leviosa.
What is
phrase?
Xavier's? No, shut up.
Oh,
Lemony Snicket.
Up and away.
It's like something really fucking basic. So, Lucas, did you know that I was in
I could just imagine
like
I guess.
46 wars?
A vast
It was
onwards.
great.
I'm expecting you to say that every
Pierce
time you use that now.
I was in the Battle of the Years.
As,
A broom to
Amazing.
pierce
Battle
the
of the
heavens.
Years.
as you fly across with Lupine every now and again pointing in the direction to go, you would eventually come down to this storefront. As Lupine just goes, "Is there a back alley past beyond there?" Okay, as she just then goes into your pocket and just lays in there.
Oh,
So
wait.
anyway.
do I-
This guy was
Do
so
I
scared
know?
shitless he fucking shit himself. It was hilarious. Like, seriously, it was like the funniest shit I've
Oh
ever
my
seen.
You
God.
guys follow the alleyways around. You
So
would
you're just like
find
exhausted
these
from
two
like
off
the
a little
running, like
branch off from that. A branch off from that, as you would see them panting, and this old woman sat next to him.
Yes, it was great.
Who-
Like,
who's
seeing him,
the
like, so scared.
old woman.
Oh, hello, it's me again.
I'm sorry, who are you?
take a wild guess.
Have we met?
Who do you fucking think?
Stands up.
Lucas, did
Oh.
you find your grandmother?
What the hell happened to you?
Wait, what?
I used my spell.
Did you
like
find your
I said I
grandmother?
would.
Oh.
I've been in 74 wars. One of them was the War of the Year.
Right, and did you find their
I'm gonna dispel the magic.
He'll start.
Did you
He'll
follow
just
gonna
them?
fucking...
point to the wall.
As she
Went
just
through that way.
animorphs back.
There's
As
a
you would see, there is a stone wall directly there, and give us an investigation, my dear Xavier.
God, I can't keep up with being an old lady. This face isn't made to be wrinkled yet.
I know the feeling. He's just gonna.
investigation.
Just fucking-
12.
12? As you search around, carefully looking this thing over, you can't see any thing up with this wall. It just looks like a stone wall.
there's something to
Are you
it.
sure this is the one?
Yeah. Yeah.
As
I
you,
saw-
lantern of revealing,
I barely
lift
saw it
that up,
when it closed.
you shine over it. This isn't the one that reveals traps and stuff, is it?
No, it's just anything magical.
Yeah. You lift it up and nothing.
Can I make the investigation check?
Well, it's not
You can do an
magical.
investigation, yeah.
I don't
Just a quick
think I
question.
found
We had a
anything.
did we have a long rest? I don't
Yeah.
recall if we
Yeah.
actually had like a long
Yeah.
rest. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't reset.
It
any
was
of
in
my
the,
kits, so,
Feywild.
like,
Bless you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Oh, in the Feywild area. Did we not have a break since? I thought we did.
No, we've slept at least once.
Oh, yeah, the inn.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
you went at the inn.
16.
Yeah.
16?
17.
As
17.
you're carefully
17.
17? As you're carefully looking this over, it's like one of those moments where you just kind of tilt your head and look, and between two of the cracks of the stonework here, you would see there is a tiny little gap with a hole under it that looks like a keyhole.
There's a keyhole right here.
The keyhole.
Keyhole. Anyone know how to pick a lock?
Right.
I have a
I'm
spell.
Hold on. Hold
We have
on.
a spell.
Gil's gonna stare at the keyhole for a second and hesitate to reach into his jacket. He's gonna reach in and then pull out the key that he was given.
Pull out the key.
Where did you
No.
find that?
Fingers. As you
It's
look
gonna
at
ins-
the key and look at the handle, you would see the handle is designed like a hand, like this, with two fingers missing.
Where did you find that?
It was given to me by an unexpected source when I had a conversation the other day. He's gonna stick the key in.
Click. Click. As you then pull it back out, it would as the wall and
Puts
Tick.
the key back.
tick, tick.
Okay, we have a limited time.
Huh.
That settles that then.
Well,
Gear up, I suppose.
These
Okay.
Pulls out Mindcover's dagger and
well,
lights the hand that is in the hand that has it.
Okay.
Lupine he's gonna point to whichever side the pocket's on. There's a
Lupine just like lifts a hand and then crawls out.
Thank you.
Clambers onto your hand.
Like puts her on his shoulder.
I'm just gonna lay here for a bit.
It's
Actually, one thing I'm going to do. Xavier's gonna reach into his pouch, pull out a silver coin. He's going to use Infuse Magic, and he's going to cast Shield of Faith. After doing so, he's going to flick that at Gill, because he's going to be at the front line. Keep that with you when the situation turns a bit more dire. When the situation takes a turn for the worse, rather, and negotiations more than likely fail.
all right.
And he'll put it in his pants pocket.
Pocket.
We all ready?
Gil's gonna grab his sword.
Think so.
What about you? You ready to kick some, or potentially kick some drug dealers' asses?
To befoul the mind and body of the innocent, they will suffer.
Well, you have my word. They're going to pay for what they've done, but not until my sister's
With
safe, yeah?
blood.
Yeah, I think, from what they've done to my home, that's probably doesn't need to go, yeah, somebody's going to die.
With righteous fury we shall lay them down low.
As he just starts on this long-winded tirade in the back of your head.
Oh, okay, but first we have to make sure my sister is safe.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to know what he's
Fine.
saying to you.
Okay. Everyone has to be safe, and then
Then we will carve their souls from
Yes.
their body as we
Wait,
call it
Gil.
righteous justice.
exactly.
Yeah, just tell the soul to just talk to me. It's fine. I want to hear him. I want to hear him talk on his tirade or whatever he's doing.
Did you hear that?
And through death we... What?
No. Okay. Apparently, he says it's okay to talk to her.
May we do this now?
I can only talk to those that I am attuned to.
Okay.
And apparently people sneaking into my spiritual realm.
Yeah, we've got to work that out. We've got to work that out. Okay, but yes, he can only talk to people that is attuned to him, or
What?
other means that we're uncertain of. I don't.
Damn it. Okay, let's go see your
We can
sister.
shelve
and
this idea for
then you
now.
then you owe me.
We'll
I
figure
wanna
something
talk to
out.
your sword.
We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Puts the key back.
Click 10.
Go.
As you guys all quickly run in, as soon as the last person is through, the door slams closed and everything is bathed in darkness. Except for the little light of Xavier's hair and the flame in his hand.
And
Oh,
lantern
thank God
are
for night
revealing.
vision.
And
Lantern, night vision.
dark vision.
Dark
Are
vision.
you about to
as
pull something
well.
out?
No, I also have dark vision. Just saying.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and dark vision. So it's just yeah.
Do
we
we
all
all
have
have
dark
fucking
vision?
set.
we-
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we
I
all do.
think
it's
technically
just
we all
Adrian.
have dark vision.
Dark
Darcy,
vision,
dark
tiefling, dark
vision, yeah.
vision, dark vision. You all have dark vision anyway. So technically, you don't even need lights.
I mean, the only reason why Gill has the lantern out is for anything magical he can see.
Oh,
Fair enough.
actually, something that might give you some help. I'm gonna give you the inverted night goggles, inverted night vision goggles that I have.
What? How does?
It turns daytime to night and nighttime to day. When you're wearing the goggles, it makes anything that is blindingly bright exceedingly dark, and vice versa.
Oh, okay.
It's like literally flipping invert on the
Just in case.
lightness values.
All right, and I don't need to attune to this, do I?
I don't think there was ever I was never
No.
notified that you do.
Just
No,
put
not
him.
really.
Okay, he'll just then strap him on the top of his head, or
Thanks to
over
the
his horn.
lantern you currently have, that thing is like a beam of darkness being shone forward, making it really hard to see through. But past that, it's like blindingly bright.
Okay. Okay. So only. Oh, I see what they're for now. Okay, so he'll just leave him on the top of his head for now.
It's like when you have the lantern now, it's like a shell of dark being ejected from it. A shell of dark in a full bright room. That's what it looks like. As you guys make your way down the stairs, the footfalls echoing out. We are now starting the jank of this episode.
The jank.
I am actually going to move my screen that has the Foundry on directly in front of me to make this easier for
Oh
myself.
shit! Alright. Yeah, it's actually very bad for me. I can't actually look at anything. Hello?
Hello.
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 Alright. I was concerned because I couldn't see. And yeah, everything's very laggy for me right now.
I'm
Right.
very sorry.
That's not what I wanted.
I mean, we can. The thing is, we could just wait till next session to do this, because then.
We'd be ending very early.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
very early.
Well,
What I'll do is like for the most part, like no one really sees the thing anyway. So on my end, so like it's fine.
Yeah. So
Like,
until
I
we
use
get to
theory
like
of the
combat, it's not
I use theory.
massively necessary for you.
Yeah, I use theory of their mind anyway
Okay.
for the most part of it.
So you would currently now be in a small open room. You would see that as you come down the stairs, there is this large gated door to your left. These two large gargoyle-like statues out the front of it with these gaping open mouths. To your right is a broken down old door. The room is dusty with cobwebs and a thick layer of dust everywhere. Through the broken down door, you can hear distant noises. Sounds like water and every now and again little voices echoing from far off. Aside from that, there are two lanterns currently left on the floor, gently burning away.
Well, that seems like a promising direction. What does everyone say?
We could try the gate real quick.
Well, let's go take a look at it.
As you move across towards it and you shine your light at the gate, you would see that the gate is glowing. Is these big, thick metal doors that seem to be magically imbued.
Well, that most certainly is magical.
I don't think I can do anything in this situation, because if the wrong spell were to be cast against this door, I have a feeling those gargoyles may come to life.
Seems about right.
Dicidius, just real quick.
Yes.
I don't call if I should have my, because I know I use one spell slot for the disguise self. Am I?
Yes.
I can't recall if I was at full spells when
You should.
from
You should
last
have been.
session because I don't recall.
I don't think you
I casted
used
anything.
any spells the previous session.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I must have.
It should be good.
Okay, yeah, no, it's alright.
I think the only one who cast a spell previous episode was Emo.
And he's T-posing in a corner.
He's T-posing with a T-posing growl, because he's currently not in the scene, so he's deloaded.
Oh,
They're T-posing at the bottom of the map.
Oh, you're too far away. You're in a different cell. They've de-rendered at this point.
well,
They're just ones and zeros.
so what do you think?
I want one.
Should we? I guess we cannot only have one way right now.
Oh, she gave me this key for a reason, so she knew what was going to happen. I can at the very least assume. I have a feeling I know what she wants me to do. This door seems to be magical, but why would she just give me a key when I could have probably easily... Maybe I'm thinking too much about this.
What do you want us to do? You're the leader here.
He's gonna reach back into a pot and see if the key works on the door.
You pull out the key and you look over this big metal gate and there's no keyhole.
Okay, well, he'll tap it just in case.
Tink, tink.
Okay. Doesn't seem like we can get through here.
I mean, I could cast knock. It'd be very fucking loud.
Yeah, that's right now. Not
So I don't think it's a wise idea.
We didn't really come here
probably
under.
not.
Didn't really come here under guise of stealth.
No, but
Damn.
should we take back the... Well, actually, no. We probably have the element of surprise here because it didn't anticipate, I can almost guarantee you, me having this key.
Let's go the other way then.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we can do right now, so...
Though, this place might come in handy later.
Oh yeah, probably.
I'm curious what's behind those gates as well.
As
Actually,
you move
Xavier.
past the old wooden door. Sorry?
I was gonna say, do you wanna have a look at the candles and see how long they've been lit? Depending on how
I suppose
long the
I could have a gander. Xavier's gonna head over to one of the lanterns and examine
You
the
would see they are oil lanterns, and they have enough fuel that these things could have been lit like a week ago and still be burning. The level
Can't
is pretty
tell.
low, so you can
He
you can
says-
tell by the smell because you're Genasi, fire Genasi in particular. You know they've been on for a while. There's no smell of accelerant or the spark of flint to indicate that it had been recently.
These have been lit longer than we have arrived here, would seem.
right. Okay.
Probably just for general lighting.
Keep your guard up.
So you guys start making your way down this hallway. Perception checks, please.
Oh, balls. Author's balls.
There's the one.
I
Perception.
believe
Sure.
19.
19.
Okay, that's a whole ass 6
Perception?
total.
You said 1.
Can I have Lupine
18.
make a check?
She's exhausted.
Alright.
She's exhausted right
All right,
now.
then
She's
yeah,
resting.
that's
18?
a 3. Sorry, it's a 4.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. So as you guys are starting to move forward, Jack, you being at the front, you would immediately feel two hands suddenly grab your arms as Xavier and Erin have stopped you from moving forwards, as these two have noticed flecks of blood on the floor and a sliced line just in front of where you're about to step.
Traps, then.
I would take a guess and say yes.
No one know how to disarm a trap?
I didn't even see it, and I don't. I'm gonna not beat around
That's
the bush.
really-
No, I don't.
have a engineering set on me.
Right, just a quick question.
Yes.
The walls are made of stone, right?
Yes.
I'm a mason in kit.
What?
Wow.
Well, you want to maybe
I'm
not
using it to my
maybe
full
not
fucking
carve
advantage.
exactly carve out a open path.
Hole
Maybe make
enough.
divots in the wall so you can step over. Although it depends on the
Well, I
nature of the
was
trap, actually.
All right. Everybody, let's step back.
I'll cast prestidigitation to like something that's like small but heavy, but pretty heavy. Like what?
You make like a little rock,
He'll kind of just toss
or
it
like a
into,
ball bearing.
Yeah, a ball bearing. You'll just toss it into the area.
You
Like
toss it into the area, and it goes
see
flying
if it
across, and
see if it sets off anything.
as it rolls ahead.
Not sure what exactly triggers it.
Great.
It's probably a pressure plate. I'd take a wild guess. Because Gill will hold the lantern to see if there's anything magical about the hallway.
There doesn't appear to be anything magical about the hallway as you give it a nice little angled sweep around.
By any chance, I need this questioned. How heavy is a prayer book?
Oh no.
For the Queen of Flesh, it's essentially the Kama Sutra. No, the Queen of Flesh. Sorry, my brain just went on a completely different tangent.
Not Albatross.
for-
I have another prayer
for-
book.
Oh, you have like a basic prayer book.
I have a
For
basic one, yeah.
Eblatrix's, it's like a thick ass music sheet basically. It's a bunch of like songs and musical notation, so that thing's pretty honky.
What about the basic prayer book?
No, that is the basic prayer book. It is a chunky little thing.
Wait, the Elbatrix one, the Soul
No, not
Diary, or are you
Eblatrix's
talking about
notebook. That
Oh,
one's
the other,
fucking
just the
huge.
basic one.
The normal prayer book is like this thick.
Okay,
Yeah, the
I'm gonna
prayer
use the
book
prayer book.
would be Eblatrix's because that's the god you follow.
Oh yeah,
It's like a musical
go,
songs and everything. So
Look, Albatrix, this is just, we're doing a test. Don't, please forgive me. Chucking it.
as you toss it in, it spirals through the air, and you see it hit something that you didn't see. As then this huge blade goes,
Right.
click.
Figure it out.
As you would see two
What-
halves of the book just go thump thump.
How the hell do we get past this?
Lord have mercy.
As you
but
guys
we
are able to
haven't
look
done
very carefully at where the book had stopped, you see there is a very thin wire pulled tight across that point.
Okay, so
Just about
Mm.
chest height.
the wire didn't seem to break. So I'm assuming whatever gets hung on that activates.
Probably.
Are we able to make? Is it just like a normal wire?
Or is there anything special?
There's nothing magical about it because it would have lit up when he
Mhm.
did the Lantern of Revealing. You can do a closer
Uh,
inspection if you want.
Yes, please. Without, triggering it. I'm assuming investigation.
Yep.
I
Dirty
can't
20.
believe it.
30-20. You carefully look this metal string over, and it looks like it comes from between these thin slits in the wall where that blade came from, but it's just between the blade and the wall. It looks to be some sort of pressure trap, so as soon as you put pressure on this wire, it undoes a little latch that sends the blade swinging, which then catches it again. As you're inspecting the wire, it appears to be some sort of... You can tell by how thin it is, but how strong and versatile it is. This is probably a mithril wire.
Fucking explain that to the rest of the party.
Okay, so what you're saying is we can't cut the wire to disable the trap then.
We
Not
could just
really.
crawl. Crawl underneath the wire.
Avoid the wire, for that matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see anything up ahead? Another wire on the ground?
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about.
Well, I can try something. Hang on. Can I grab like a stone and cast light? The cantrip light.
Yeah, easily enough. There's plenty of
'Cause-
loose little bits of pebble and stone here and there. There's also the
Yeah, I'm gonna do
little
it, and then I'm gonna-
made marble that Lucas made, but that's a past the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Yeah, I'm
another
just
one.
gonna chuck that just a little bit further ahead.
I
You
guess.
toss a rock a little further ahead. It's a really high DC for that now. It just goes tink 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 off further ahead.
So it's just like now.
As there's now a light
Um,
between, you would see that there's 3 more looks like slice marks on the floor past the one that you guys are currently at.
Okay.
That's
Might be a case
3
of-
times.
Mhm.
3
Do you want me to go
different
first so
wires.
I can see how this fucking goes?
Sure.
I have the prayers on my side. I have the God's prayers. Let's go. Gonna start I'm gonna get on my knees, well, on my stomach, and start doing like a shuffle, I guess,
A shimmy.
underneath the wire.
As you
Shimmy under the-
get down well below the wire, you start shimmying forward and across. As you get past the first wire,
Mhm.
as you would see that the blood on the floor is like wet, so old that it's now like basically a part of the stonework.
We're good. Not dead. Keep going. But I'm actually no.
Make
I'm
sure,
gonna check
look
if,
for.
is the another wire in front of me.
You stop before the slice mark in the floor. Give us a investigation check.
Oh god. Maybe.
Because these wires are like incredibly thin.
Oh balls. Okay. Investigation.
Yes.
21.
21. You carefully adjust your head. You basically do like the owl thing of like moving your head a bit, trying to catch any like glints of light or shifting. As you just kind of carefully looking about here. As you finally catch sight of it, almost directly in front of your face, as it's like ankle height.
We got an ankle one.
Right.
That would make sense.
As you're able to stand up and carefully lift a leg over. And then the other one. And step across to the next.
Alright, seeing that she found at least two, Lucas will follow behind after.
Okay.
Coppering her movement.
So give us an acrobatics check at advantage.
Better.
Who knew that wires would be the thing that is our downfall?
16.
Like, straight up.
16.
Isn't this the
16?
second time we've?
It's no, actually last
As
time it was
you-
pressure
yeah, you
plates.
easily
Last time it was pressure plates for us.
Oh my god.
As you crawl under, then clamber over. Well, you're about to clamber over, but you realize that the two slices in the ground, the second and third slices in the ground are almost directly next to each other. So you're now stood just before the one where you have to lift over. Because if you tried to step over, you would bump Aaron into the next,
Yeah.
possibly the next wire.
He's just like following her lead whenever she makes a movement, he'll copy what she does.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's getting a little cramped over there, so.
I'm trying to hurry up, I'm sorry.
No, I'll just maybe see if there's any more of these things ahead. Maybe do your little light thing again.
There's
I
two
will,
more. This has already been confirmed. There are 4 traps in this hole.
I will assist her on any investigation checks. Or do you want me to do an investigation check?
Might be a good idea for me to do the investigation checks.
Alright.
Because I'm right next to them.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can do
Right
it
in front
at
of them.
advantage because you are being assisted. You know, they are right behind you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That is true, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on.
Also,
moving,
thing to
check
note:
it,
this corridor is essentially just a little bit wider than shoulder length. It's not a lot of maneuvering room here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for any more. The third
Okay.
wire at least. Beyblade. Oh shit, that's not. And then
Advantage.
it's advantage, wasn't it?
Advantage.
Yeah, advantage
Yes.
for being assisted.
Beyblade. Another 21.
What was it?
21.
21?
Another one.
21. You would see that this one is top left down to bottom right.
Oh, okay. She's gonna point them out to everybody and be like, like doing like some sort of dance.
Great.
Yeah.
They're here.
So you either have the option of trying to sidle over it or crawling under.
Gonna do
Either
one
way,
better.
it's awkward.
I was gonna say, doing the under one, but you know, like when you do like the position of like put your back to the wall, and it's like an L shape, basically, is what you're doing. Just
Mhm, mhm.
shimmying like that.
Give us an acrobatics check.
Beyblade. Oh no. Don't follow my moves. Don't follow my moves. 11.
11. As you sidle
Uh-huh.
along, you get about halfway along. As you feel your leg kind of catch, you halt. As you hear this clink, give us a dex saving throw.
Okay, a dex saving, do you say?
Yes.
I think it's 24. Might be wrong.
24. You managed to just quickly
get 24.
flick the line off of the edge of your boot cuff where it had caught and just turn. As you turn, it goes just past you. A little bit of your hair goes like flit through the air as it then click back into place. As you are now past it, barely.
These are really sensitive lines. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn it, my hair. Fuck.
I'll follow the like, not like making sure my feet are placed better.
All right, give us an acrobatics check.
Would it be at advantage? Because
Not
was there first?
not at advantage because that was an unsuccessful
Okay.
way across.
Yeah, that's I believe that's an 8. Oh, 9.
As you try another way, still kind of going the same downwards angle, as you do, you would feel this kind of tug as it's clipped onto the button of the adventurer's skill as you hear the click dex saving throw.
Shit. Shit. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You pull back as it just barely, you feel cold metal touch your chin. As you had just pulled back enough and then your chin had bopped it as it went by. As it just goes click back into place as you did not get across, but you managed to pull back just in time.
Okay. That one looks like a more. Is there any way that any of us can think to disable these? To block them from leaving?
I suppose
I don't
tripping
know.
wires. What if I were to at least attempt to cut them?
Would that
Co-
keep them from resetting? I don't know how traps work.
I don't think they
Okay.
will.
No.
Because when you pull them, I suppose, it lets go of some sort of mechanism that lets the axe go free. But if you slacken that wire, rather, would they also fly free?
Well, what can cut mithril?
Mithril. I don't. I have no fucking idea.
Would you happen to have mithril on you?
Perhaps. What?
I mean,
What are you made out of?
I am made of God's steel.
Would you say that can cut through mithril?
Ha! I don't know what mithrils.
Wasn't that box made out of mithril?
No, it was made out of the box that my sword came in was adamantine and a mixture of adamantine and angel
adamantine
steel.
and angel steel.
Angel steel? What the fuck?
So he said God steel, right?
He meant angel steel. That's me slipping it
Oh,
there.
angel steel. Is that stronger than mithril? He doesn't know what mithril is.
Angel steel? Really?
It's a yes or no. Kind of pressed for time here.
I think maybe I wouldn't want to risk it though.
Shit. I'm trying to think. What like could I gain if this if the wire were cut? Would it just keep it going? Like
Intelligence check. You could give it a try.
All right. Yep. I don't know.
Can I do the
From
same?
what you can tell, yeah, you can do the same. From what you can tell, if you cut the wire, it would probably just keep swinging.
Yeah, that's what.
Intelligence 30-20.
30-20, you know by the momentum that the weight of the blade is carrying and that resounding click, it is only doing one pendulum swing and being caught by the same mechanism. So if you cut the wire, the mechanism would not be able to reset. So it would swing and then slowly lose momentum.
Explain this to Gill, because he's the only one in range right now.
Wait.
Okay, well,
I
that
just
answers
realized I
that.
could try something.
We don't know if angel steel can cut mithril.
But if
While
it
they're talking that on
can...
their end.
I just thought about this because I've just read up the light cantrip again. Could I technically touch the line, the mithril line, and cast light on it? I'll just do that on the third one then and test it out.
As you just poke, you very carefully touch it as bing. There's now this little glob of light stuck to the wire.
Okay, we can.
As you can
see
now
that
see,
one.
like the shimmering line of where the wire is, thanks to the light basically being attached to it.
Okay, so these are very specific. So if we, and even if it triggers and doesn't cut through, I would still be relatively safe, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess
Give it a try.
brace yourself. Well, here we're about to find out if you're stronger than mithril, friend.
I am
You get-
probably stronger than anything.
That's what I'm hoping.
As you hear this ping noise, as then give us just a dex check to pull the blade out of the way in time.
Okay, let me... Dex... That is 10 total.
10? You take only a single point of damage as the sword is whipped out of your hands as the tip is hit by the blade and the blade makes it go slamming out of your hands as the blade just goes clang and stops in place. With your sword now like wedged into that little slit at the side of the wall.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Gonna grab the sword.
You just slide it back out as there is now just this big axe head wedge.
How you
blocking the
holding up
hole.
there, buddy?
I am impervious to damage. Such simplistic materials would never be.
As he just keeps prattling on once again.
All right, let's see. He's just gonna, as he's just in the, just gonna let him talk. Okay. Well, now we have this kind of blocking our path.
As now you can't hear these two, all you're hearing is.
Do you see? Do you see a way to?
Seems that I'm hearing like the Bean comics or something like that. What the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, if you can lift it up, maybe I can fix in a place we can slide under.
Well, it swings over like that.
Yeah, side to side.
Okay,
But once
so
it stops.
let's just get it back on the track because I think I may have fucked that up, and then slide it in slowly.
Bend it back into place a bit. Give us a strength check.
Okay, let's see okay.
Actually, it should be athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay. Well then, let me look. Oh, okay. Well, should I roll again?
No. It's just
Okay.
not
Well then,
ready.
that's. Well, it was the same thing, so it's an 8 total.
8? I see you just kind of. As this thing is heavy as shit as you are trying to do this, and at the same time your hands hurt, so it's very awkward. And also you're trying not to slice your hands open on a blade, because it's just blade all the way down.
Okay. Well, that's not working.
Right. From what you can tell, the blade is essentially like a thinner fan shape. It's just blade from top all the way down.
We could shatter the blade, maybe.
Shatter would probably be bad for whoever's standing on the other side.
That would be true as well.
That's all you hear from the other side.
How hot can you burn?
That is a good question. How hot can I make my flame? If any.
I believe
Cringe, aren't they?
naturally it's like...
They're cringe, aren't they?
You can do third level the Burning Hands spell. And produce flame.
Yep, I was asking about produce flame. Would that be hot enough to burn? I imagine with a
No, I wouldn't say burn through.
No.
Maybe make it hot enough to weaken the metal.
It's quite literally produce flame can do no harm to neither you nor equipment. Blah blah blah.
I guess that...
The attack is just a basic attack. I don't think it would be hot enough to be able to like melt or warp a weapon.
I was gonna say
it's a 1d8 fire damage.
Oh, I was gonna say just get it hot enough and we can just punch through it with a sword.
Oh, sorry, you're 2d8 now, but still, that is. I don't think that's long enough of a hit. Not high enough for how short it is.
Yeah, it would have to be held there for probably a while to heat it up. Just gonna start banging on the. To
you
get
guys
them
on
to
the other side, stuck between two different bloody blades here, can just hear like bang, 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 bang.
Do you have your hand you could help with this? Because it's
I used it last night. I can't use it again for another day or so.
Okay. I'm kind of out of spells. I don't really have anything.
I don't have anything that can help with this either. My shadow doesn't. I don't think it's strong enough to deal with that. So.
I mean,
well, actually,
I could. I can't really get.
let me double check that. How strong? I'm pretty sure my shadow's
I
stronger.
can't hear a word they're saying.
Give us an
we could try and
insight
find the
check. As you kind of like really quietly, cup your ear, try and listen.
Oh, okay. I have something that might work.
10.
10? Pick one word from what you were saying.
Mason.
As you hear.
Ooh, my mason kit. Okay, we're in a bit of a predicament because I'm in front of you, and
I have a solution. I didn't want to use it because every time every time we get into these situations, I use it. But I'm not seeing any other option.
well, tell me before you decide to do it. You know.
He holds this it like he pulls out his box. I can go inside this thing. Uh,
Oh shit! Yeah, could.
makes things a little bit easier to get like with one less person to having to get through it.
Okay.
Just tell me when it's safe to get out.
I'll do a knock on the thing. I'll do a full
You just no,
knock
you can just
thing.
say it. I can hear you. Say it.
Wait, isn't that
okay.
technically magical?
Yes.
So So in theory, even if that box triggered it, the box couldn't be destroyed, right?
No, it can be destroyed. The box can be destroyed.
Oh, it can be?
It can be destroyed. Yeah,
Okay.
it has HP.
That's only because it specifically states that it
Yeah.
has.
Oh,
It has
okay.
it has a
'Cause-
it has dexterity and so not dexterity. It has a DC.
Yeah, I was thinking of throwing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, totally,
Well,
you
at the same
totally
time, I was
could. You just
like,
have
The-
to hope that you're not unlucky enough to hit one of the wires.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to do that. Yeah, okay, do that, and I'll just
This thing can
figure
this
out
thing
to
can
get
be
back in.
destroyed, but it's fine. Alright,
Because you know where the wire is now, you just reach across and mist and float into the box.
I'm gonna put the box in a safe location, so if something does happen, that is protected, rather than me.
Well, since you know where the wire is, you could either just put it down where you are now, or put it at the other side where you're going.
Yeah, I'll put it. I'm gonna try and I'll put you where I originally am because I at least know where you are then. And
As you just
I'll
set it down on the floor safely. As you
yeah,
give
and
us
then I'm
a
gonna trail back.
acrobatics check, because nobody has
Oh,
successfully completed this one yet.
Nat 20. Let's go.
Nat 20, you just go, fuck this. You do a little bit of like a squat, lift of the arms, as you then just do a forward flip over the other side, over the top side of it, and just land on the other side, and ta-da! And then realize nobody's there to see it.
Lucas
As
in the
you
box,
then
you can't see
just
it.
Mason tool.
step
Let's
over
go.
the other one, step over the other one, and walk over to the big blade.
Okay, Mason tool. What do you want me to... Why do you want my Mason tools?
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
As you hear the
Ding,
dings back.
Oh, okay. Oh, the boys stuck on the wall.
Inside check.
You know, Gill.
At advantage because you're right next to the blade.
Okay. Kind of glad now.
You know, Gill, I do
that.
have a vial of acid.
Okay.
Let's
Inside.
just in case this happens with another
14.
one.
14? Okay, so you can clearly say what you said.
We just need you to loosen it from the wall. It got stuck.
Oh. Guess I'm gonna have to try and fucking figure out how to. I don't know. I'm gonna try and use my mason tools to try and knock it off, or
Give us,
loosen it. So
give
we
us
can...
give us just a dex check. Just a dex check.
Just a dex check, okay.
And remember to
Blade.
add your proficiency on top of this because you're using a tool you're proficient with.
Okay. That's proficiency bonus, correct?
Yes.
15.
15? You just look up and just, fuck this. You press your thighs like spread your legs either side of the wall and shimmy up to the ceiling and just tink tink clink tink tink clink tink 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 clink, take off a bunch of the ceiling bricks as you expose the metal like rod holding it in, as you just wedge your little thing there and just like tink as the whole thing just goes down, now loose from the ceiling.
Okay, so
As
we
there
would
is
have
now
seen
a-
it like
now a
shift.
little gap. There is now a little gap as you can as you could just kind of poke your face to and say hello.
How big is the gap?
About-
So,
Hello.
so good news. We found out my sword can cut through the wires.
Well,
bad
bad news.
is,
Yeah. You're on this side, I'm on this side.
well, all we've got to do is just like shift the blade back into the.
The hole.
Oh, is that what you wanted?
You, you pull the metal rod out that it was resting on and just kind of clunk ding ding ding.
Okay,
Well,
that's-
You guys can then just roll the blade,
just
basically.
roll the blade back inside. Just
Okay, I'm gonna at least hopefully climb down beforehand. We do that.
You just bring your legs together and just land. It's not that high up, so it was more just like a hop thump. As
Yeah,
you
it was
guys
to
collectively
stable
don't
yourself.
even need to roll. You just all like do the that motion as the blade just slowly rolls awkwardly onto its side.
okay, so
I guess
we can
Stop
cut through the
crying,
wires.
Please.
stop. What
Please
do you
don't cut
mean?
through the wire. Please, we got 3 more. We got like 2 more wires happening here.
The only reason.
Reason why that happened was because I was a little slow on my drawback.
Yeah, at least
is
let me
there
find any more.
one blade per trap, or is there more than
it's one blade. It's one. It just goes from here, this position, swings left, swings back, and is caught by the trap again. So basically, the wire goes slack and then tightens again as soon as it's back to the other side and locks back in place.
Oh, where is it? Don't tell me I didn't write it down.
Lucas
I
is
forgot
in
to
the
write it
box.
down.
He's
Yeah, he
over
doesn't.
there.
It's in his little genie box.
Yeah,
He
I
does
know, I
right.
know.
In the box, by the way, you are currently once again sat with your genies as they're watching the Elonian soap opera, laughing their asses off.
God.
Like I'm just like as much I would like to dress. I'm just like sitting there, like kind of like just worried, like what the fuck's going on out there.
Just off the stairs from where they're sat watching it, just like, oh no.
Does anyone remember where the blade is resting now? Second one. Or has it not moved? Which side?
Which I've been through it already.
You've never tripped this one because it's literally just step
Oh
over
yeah.
it.
I have no idea. We've only tripped the third one, so just
So then we
it's the
just-
ankle.
Before you cut it open, I'm assuming
Well-
it's they're symmetrical, the holes where the blade comes out.
Yeah, because the blade has to be able to go swing.
I can see if I can lodge it into the wall, maybe. Xavier's gonna pull out a long rod. He's going to
You mean-
place, avoiding the wire. He's gonna place it in the
It's ankle
where
height,
the
so it's
holes
easy
are.
enough.
He's gonna place it there. He's gonna click on a button on the top, and it's just gonna stick there. That should work to stop it at least.
Okay. Okay. We hope at the very least.
Hmm.
Hope. Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to
Yeah,
As you guys
go
do
back
this,
on the other
you,
side.
You shimmy back along as you step over the other wire, the 45-degree one, since I'm not going to make you roll, you've already done it. As you make your way back over the wire.
That one's also lit up as well, so
So that one's very easy to identify. But this other one, the one you directly in front of, is the one you literally just step over. It's obviously there to trick out the ones that crawl under the previous one.
Okay, so do you want to Do you want to just step over to this one?
It's not gonna.
If your theory is correct, that rod will prevent it from,
I mean,
Fine.
it'd be an interesting theory if you got over the wire first and then tripped it.
Fine,
Both
what
of
do
you
you
at
think?
least.
Fine.
I mean, I think she meant for both of us to go over.
Yeah, both of you to come over.
He's gonna sheath his sword, take his tail, wrap it around him, and tuck it into his belt.
Smart, very smart. As you step over the wire, you hear the scraping of the hilt and the blade sliding and going against the walls. As this thing, as I've said, is like this wide, the hall.
Mm-hmm.
As you're over the wire.
Okay, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna
Because
do
I'm
the same.
past I'm past that 45 degree
the
angle
45
wire
degree
now.
one. Yeah.
Can I do an investigation to see if there's any more wires in front of me,
Yes.
so I can move on
You totally
and
can.
have Lucas with me? So, is it an insight?
Investigation.
Xavier's gonna do the same song and stop Gill. Gill followed.
Okay.
As you step over.
Fuck. With advantage
Sorry, you
or
wanna
not?
trigger it?
Nah.
I don't think with. Yeah. Okay. That's not
Hopefully
good.
nothing bad. Nothing
9.
bad. If it does, then
9. You are looking
I'll see you in the next life.
for
Then.
this wire. You cannot see it.
Hopefully
You
nothing
have
bad will
looked
happen,
up
but
and down
see
and all
you
over.
on the other side if you know.
Connor will
Okay.
be there, probably. When we see him.
Fun.
Xavier's going to trip the wire that they just stepped over.
As you just then kick with your foot as you hear as the wire has gone slack at the ankles because the blade isn't able to go swinging out and then back to click back in.
Okay, so Gil's
This
gonna
works,
take
then.
this. So should we cut it now, or do you want to leave it?
As you try to pull the blade out, it's you don't have the room to unsheath it here.
I don't think we have a choice
Um,
but to move on.
Alright,
Do you
well,
have
we know
any
that
more of
works,
those
so.
poles? By any chance?
What?
Do you have any more of those poles by any chance?
I only have the one.
Oh fuck. Why do we have to use it on that one? I can't see anything over here.
Is that the pole that I think it is? Can we
Which
just
one?
get that one? The one you just
Yeah.
stuck in the. Well, then we'll just get it.
I can grab it. Carefully,
As
hopefully.
you just give us a dex check to see if you can pull it away fast enough for it to not get taken by the blade, because that blade is heavy.
Oh no.
Well, I was gonna say, could Gill get ready to pull him back? Oh wait.
Oh, it's
that
not
might
about
be bad.
him. It's just the.
Oh, just. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just the thing, like how your hand got pulled away by the blade
Yeah.
snagging on your sword.
7.
7? I've got this. Click ring as it just yanks out of your hand, and the blade goes to the other side as you just see your pipe go into the wall as the blade then.
When it stops,
As your pipe
would
is
I
now
be
embedded inside the inner part of that wall. As you kind of press your face
that's an
against the
issue.
blade, you can see it kind of wedged in that little gap.
Well, good news is we didn't lose an arm. Bad news is the pipe is kind of embedded into the wall.
I need that back.
I made that.
How many idiots does it take to go through traps? 4, apparently.
Listen, we're trying to get through the traps alive, okay?
Hang on. I
Guys,
just
you guys
realized.
Number.
It's now 3. Do you guys want to push it for
Oh my
later?
God.
Because
I mean,
Can we
I'm
get
all
through
for
this
it.
first?
I kind of just want to get through
Let's get
this.
through this first. Dicidius, I have a question. Can I cast Mage Hand?
Oh yeah, easily.
And
Like, ooh,
am I
floating mage
able
hand.
to just do that in front of me?
Yeah, the mage hand goes through the air from ceiling to
Does
floor.
it trigger anything
Which is
though?
nothing.
Fuck.
The hand just stopped just
This-
before the floor and is now just like floating there, just kind of waiting for your input.
Okay. Am I able to help him with his pipe or no? Is it like...
As your hand floats on back, you can't actually see what you're doing, but the hand kind of like sidles into that little gap and is now just like blindly like you're like mentally trying to imagine it as you're just watching this mage hand go up and it's like down and then you're
Down-
like
down a
no,
little,
down a little,
down-
down a little, up a little.
A little to the
As you
left.
as you unjiggle the immovable rod and just slowly float it back, and you can't get it all the way through because it can't lift enough weight to be able to get it past the
Yeah.
metal blade, but it's like now there. It's like there's the blade, there's the hole, and it's like right in front of you. You can see it. You can like put your fingers there, and it's just like jiggle, 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 and a little pop. There you go.
Right, so let's do this again.
same
with
verse.
better luck.
Same
Same as the
Can
first.
I-
Second verse, same as the first.
Can I have it first? I wanna... I don't... Please, just let me just use it for a second. Whatever your damn stick is.
Devil stick? Excuse me, I made this stick.
You made,
made
this
this
stick?
rod,
What the
rather.
fuck?
Yeah,
You
so
made
He's
this
very good at
rod?
what he does.
Okay, you're gonna have to
I
tell
made
me
a
how
bag
you
of
did it.
holding before. I made my bag of holding ball.
Yes, actually he has. All while falling, free falling too. Sorry for another time. Let's get through the death
can I-
corridor first.
Yeah, can I
fine,
just borrow
fine.
it just for a second?
As you carefully
Okay,
pass
thank
it over the wire.
There's a reason why, and I'm just gonna just do this. Like, in front
As
of
you
me.
wave it in front of you, nothing. There doesn't seem to be any wire.
Is this... Seriously?
Oh, are you looking for more wires? There's a chance
Yes.
that they may have switched to pressure plates.
The fuck? I stabbed the floor for a second, not
You
hard, but
poke
like...
the floor, like just some of the stonework around that slit, and as soon as you tap one, fire bursts out in this thin jet from the floor.
Apart it!
As
Yeah, you gotta. The first time we did one of these things, it was pressure plates.
This is bullshit. Also, don't worry, the things fucking lighted up, so that 45-degree wires lit up.
As you can very clearly see it because there's a glowing blob in the middle of like right at face height, and then just the glimmer of the wire around it.
Okay, so we know
Right.
your rod can stop it. We don't have to trigger this one. So we put the rod there. We be very careful not to trigger it, and then
Yes, if you could do that, Tyrion. Let's
Do
run the
what?
other
I'm
side.
give us the rod back.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
sorry. There you go.
She just reaches over her shoulder, and you're able to just take that and click.
Okay.
It's now in place.
Shit. So,
Okay.
issue. I don't know how far this is gonna take us. I currently have Lucas in the box as well, and I'm worried that if I accidentally step on a trap, I'm going up in flames.
That kind of the same thing
Did
with all of
we-
us, even if we carry him.
Okay.
Do you think we have the
We're
space to
not
use
pl-
my broom to
At least levitate it.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Wait, do we have some string? You tie Lucas's box to your broom and have your broom levitate across.
Wait, no, actually, how heavy is the box?
It's
Lucas?
there.
It's light enough for mage hand
yeah.
to carry.
Yeah, it's
I
very
was gonna
light.
say I've still got my mage hand.
Yeah. So your mage
Right.
hand
Oh,
just
have you?
picks up the box.
I was going to say you could have your mage hand poke the floor. Or any more pressure plates?
Oh my god, yeah. Wait, hang on. I don't think I can. The hand
It
can't
has a set
attack,
limit of
activate
how much it can-
magic.
Oh.
It can't activate
Oh,
magic.
can't
It can
activate
activate.
stuff,
It
yeah.
can activate certain things if they are light enough. So it can manipulate like switches and levers if they don't require a lot of strength.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just hold on to the box and I'll just start pressing everything with the mage hand then.
As the mage hand goes click, 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 as you just slowly go through this process, it's about 5 feet of these pressure plate bits of stone.
Oh, okay, well. That's a pain in the ass.
Oh, actually,
Intelligence
do I have
check,
something?
Oracle.
Oh, fuck. I'm dumb as hell, man. I'm dumb as fuck. Beyblade. My Beyblade failed me this time. Oh no.
Say for me, that just kind of just went
10.
woot.
Was it
10.
10? Maybe you could jump it?
You know your ass. I'm gonna end up having to jump. I'm gonna jump. Fucking, I knew it. God damn it.
You can, if you don't feel comfortable jumping with Lucas, you can always just leave him on the ground and then jump. And if you die, we can just call for Lucas.
Okay. Put you down. If I die, take my body, I guess, and don't bury it. Don't fucking revive me, thanks. Okay.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna jump.
We won't.
Why? Wait, what?
I've put him
Acrobatics.
down, by the way.
Oh my god.
I'm hearing this. What the?
Hey, best case
That's not
scenario,
fucking
you
doing
survive and you could just mage hand him back to you.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Yeah.
17.
As you leap across, you land on the last few, and the wall, now a good 5 feet behind you. It looks like this trap is only really meant to catch out people who like try and step over, because you could have just hopped past that firewall and been fine.
Iron's just gonna go onto her knees and just go.
She's punching at the stonework, and every time she's punching it,
Did she die? Yeah, you
It doesn't
okay?
look like it.
Fucking shit! Fuck! Damn it! Fuck!
Oh, wow, she.
I
Well,
thought
she's
you weren't supposed to swear.
Fuck! She does not listen.
as she's been punching it repeatedly, you've noticed the firewall's getting slowly lower and lower.
Wait.
Wait.
It has
Keep doing that.
As it's just like. And it just stops going after that.
So,
I
I think we have what we need to get past a few times.
I'll be
So
back.
the question is, do we leave?
Okay.
Do we leave the wires intact or do we cut them?
Can you even pull out your sword?
If we could, I mean, I could. Let's see.
Bump yourself, thunk into the ceiling, thunk into the wall, and turn yourself to the side and bop Xavier in the back of the head.
No.
No, okay, we just
we can take care of this later.
yeah, just get the rod, put it in it as we go along, and yeah.
As acrobatics checks for both of you at advantage. Because even if you trip the wire, this is just to see if you get across.
That's a
Okay.
11 total. Oh, at advantage, you're right.
Because somebody has
Okay, thank
successfully gone
God.
past.
Hey, that's a 21.
Thanks to it being lit up and her previously going across it, yeah, you guys just slide and climb over the wire. Pick up Lucas and just
I
walk past where the firewall was.
I was gonna
Are
say,
you-
I can imagine. I can imagine he's going underneath and fucking Xavier's climbing on the wall like a fucking
Spider monkey.
12.
Yeah.
12? Yeah, easily.
Okay.
Are you
Have you
still on the
guys-
ground?
Yes.
And now,
He's gonna pat her on the head as he comes across.
as you guys are now in the next room, it is an old. It is an old room. There's pipes that you can see slowly burbling away, and there's this weird smell in the air. You can see a few braziers burning happily away, and another one of those lanterns. But what you would notice is there are these two old cauldrons sat there, and it seems to be that's where that weird smell is coming from.
Did you guys tell that he's
upon-
like it's fine now?
You can just hear Iron just going fuck, fuck, fuck. That's all you've been hearing for the past couple of minutes.
Xavier's going to
cautiously
Cautiously approach one of the cauldrons.
As Gill walks by her as she's still on the ground, he's gonna pat her on the head and say, "See, everything's fine now. We got past it." Very loudly over her.
Pours out a smoke, stands back up. As you come across to the cauldron, the closest one, you would see that it is a big old cauldron. Just give us a perception check.
Okay, Iron's had a. She's finally had a tantrum.
What the fuck? 4.
Pat's head.
I would like you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh,
As you walk across to the cauldron, you hear this under your feet as it breaks away.
19.
oh,
19, you manage to do a little bit of a leap as you see some of the rocks fall and crumble, revealing a bunch of spikes in a pit trap.
oh, what the fuck?
Keep your wits about you. I believe
This entire section is
littered with traps.
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna kill them for being annoying.
Hey, okay, I'm
It's a-
done having my tantrum. Somebody farted second off, and third off, do you have Mage Hand by any chance?
No.
Adrian would be the other one.
As your mage hand starts slap in the room.
Wait, you're just gonna go over the entire room, just
Yeah. Yep. I'm sick of
God.
us.
Yeah, understandable.
Don't how long can that rod get? Can you just like?
The rod that he has, it's an immovable rod. He just clicks a button and it will stay wherever it is that it's been placed, even if it's
Oh.
mid-air.
For
or
example,
anywhere.
Xavier's gonna hold it in front of him in open air, click the button, it's just gonna hang there.
Oh, that could be very useful. Huh.
Fun fact, previous campaign, one of the players survived a stupidly fatal drop. They got dropped from basically low orbit, and what they did was just click, click off, click on, click off, click on, click off, click on, click off
Oh.
with the thing, and just took them a while, but they just basically slowly descended with this rod.
I've had that
Oh
for
my
a
God.
while too.
It's really handy.
I'm just not
actually.
You
smart
have to
enough
have
to
good
use
upper
it.
body strength. You have to have good upper body strength, though, because if you try that trick, your arms are going to get tired very quick.
Yeah.
Yes,
Anyway,
but I have my broom.
As you avoided the traps, as you search around, there doesn't seem to be any more as your hand is slapping all over the place. As you basically use it like a minesweeper as you guys make your way over to that spike pit and the other cauldron. As you would see, this strange smelling liquid is left there with a small like burner under it, just slowly burbling the liquid. It is a
So-
pale bluish color.
Depending on the smell, the viscosity, textures, color, can I identify this as anything?
Give us intelligence check at advantage.
Uh, 21.
21. This smells like back in school when you saw the teacher throw that vial from the student's hand onto the floor and it shattered. That same smell and that same pale blue color. This is mother's milk.
This is the drug. This is the place they're using to concoct the drug, I should say.
Destroy it.
Well,
Destroy it.
Hold on,
I
like
was
it,
gonna
like
say-
it might be trapped.
don't. Mm-hmm.
Why would they
Is that
trap
bull-
this?
They trapped everything
could-
else.
They trapped everything else.
They trap the corridors, not their equipment.
I was gonna say, instead of destroying it, put it in the pit. Is anyone gonna just jump down there? No. Just pour it in there. Simple as.
A thought. We will need samples of the drug. Because this is a very highly addictive drug. We
And
will
as
need to
you
make
are
a.
having this conversation, you can see to your left is another big cauldron of this stuff.
They probably have these cauldrons spread around the place.
Yeah, you have to move.
Only need to move it once to get it down here.
Yeah, but get it out.
Be careful, it's going to be hot as well.
Why would they need to get it out? Get it out when they have it down here. They obviously put it in smaller vials and take it up. They don't need to move it once it's in here.
Yeah, but like I mean, in
I'm
general, like
dismantling
getting...
this entire operation as it is.
Do we really need to be transfixed on it now?
I don't know, maybe when
Carrying
it's
on.
your hometown and half of it.
I'm gonna start carrying on patting.
Okay,
Being
but that's
addicted
not
to
the
drugs?
point. Your sister is still within the base. I believe she is a
Yes.
bigger priority.
We will deal with this later then.
Don't mind me, I'm just patting the room.
As you're patting the room, you can't seem to find any other like tricks or traps or anything.
Seems okay right now.
So, you looking around the room, there are essentially 3 other exits to the room, excluding the one you came in from. There is one to the southwest, one to the northeast, and one to the northwest.
Anyone
Alright.
got a good set of ears to listen to noises?
Or we could take a peek down the hall. Each of us move to a different one. See if we see something.
Okay. Do that then.
Right.
So,
I'll
who
take
is going to which one? Okay, so you're going.
I'll go to the northeast one by the pipe, the long pipe.
Northeast?
I'll probably go to the one towards closer to the south.
Okay, so southwest.
Yeah.
I'll help out.
Aaron, so you're the
Aaron.
last ones going to northwest. Okay, so let's go for
Wait,
Xavier
which one?
first. So top
You guys
left.
are going to the
Oh.
northwest,
Okay,
yeah.
top left.
I can't remember how to ping.
Ping.
Anyway, as you check out, it is a corridor you can see as you kind of carefully peek your head around the corner.
You
can see some shimmering light in what appears to be a crystal embedded in a far wall.
Hmm. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have to scroll so far down.
How far is that away? It's probably pretty. How far is
One
the?
second, I can flip the grid because I realize it's a darker scene again. So let me just.
Okay, about there.
So I've flipped the grid on, so it should be easier to tell the grid now.
Okay. Within 30 feet, would the magical residue sort of be in that, or if there's any sort of thing, would I be able to reach it?
There's no residue. There's like light.
There's just light.
It's like light rippling out from the crystal.
Xavier will very cautious. Wait, no. Xavier, with flame in hand, he's going to check the corridors, see if there are any tripwires or anything. If not, then he's going to grab. He's going to use his rod to try to hit the floor a bit to see if there's any pressure plates as well.
Investigation as you go. Also, how long do you guys want to keep going for, by the way?
I'm down for however. Yeah.
What time is it? It's like, no, it's 3:30 now.
Really 3:30.
I don't really. I will admit, I'm feeling a little tired.
Okay, so we can aim for like another half an hour and then call it.
Yeah, I could do another half an hour. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dirty
So
20.
What did you get? Dirty 20? Okay. So you make it up to the mouth of the room, as you would find no tripwires, no pressure plates. It seems, from what you can see, a barren room with nothing but that crystal in it that's emanating this light.
Boy, that's not suspicious at all.
Not at all. Where am I?
If only someone had something that could see magical objects that could be invisible.
Man, if only. Anyway, Xavier is going to, have not a sit down, he's gonna stop. And he's going to, try to feel the magic in the air. And it's gonna be a ritual cast of Detect Magic.
Okay, so you're just going to stop ritual casting Detect Magic. Okay.
Yep.
So we will move on to the next person along in the line as we come across to the southwest as we come to you, Jack. As you look into the next room, you would see more of this pipework and another one of the cauldrons. 2 braziers gently burning away, as in the distance you can just make out some sort of rippling light.
He'll, even though it probably won't reach anywhere important, he's just gonna hold up his lantern.
See if there's anything in the immediate area that's magical.
As you peek your head in and wave your lantern around, you wouldn't see anything magic light up.
He would then listen to see if he could hear anything. Like people talking
Investigation.
or... Okay, I gotta remember what my investigation was.
Just
not
perception.
great.
Just perception.
Perception? Okay.
Oh, that is a 10 total.
10 total? You could just hear the hissing and babbling of these pipes next to you, like liquid flowing through them.
Okay.
It wouldn't be hissing, it would just be babbling. Like,
Well, Gill would probably turn around without going too much further. Without everybody with him.
so, on to the next group as Adrian and Lucas. You slowly make your way down the corridor. I suspect a mage hand slapping the floor as it goes.
Yep.
As
Like
you
that.
enter into this next room, you would see what appear to be a set of cages. A dramatic reveal! As you would see a bunch of people currently crammed into these cages of various sizes.
Oh shit. Is
As a lot of
what's
them
in-
look like people coming down from drug addiction. There's like quiet murmurings and like little sobs and now and then from people in this room as it looks like people who failed to keep up payments or something.
Oh shit. Is there anyone? Do we see the Otter? I can't think of a name.
It's Quipper.
Quipper.
Quipper, yeah. Who's
Perception
the-
check at advantage from one of you as you give a scan
Druid,
of the room.
what's your perception?
+3.
Mine is God. All I've got is fucking Gandalf's big naturals in front of me right now.
What?
Perception. Yeah, no, do it. Do it. My perception
at
is-
For a
advantage?
second, I thought you,
Yeah.
because you're being assisted. For a second, I thought you pulled another fucking nat 20 out.
Nah.
Don't say that yet.
That's 9. Yeah, 9.
9?
9.
As you search around, there doesn't seem to be any sign of Quipper here. Though you do find something out of the ordinary as you step further into the room and with a mage hand slapping about, of course. You would find that there is a small cage off to the side. Yes. There is a small cage off to the side with a small crab in it.
What?
That's weird. Have a fucking crab.
It's a
Yeah,
rock
they've
crab,
got
Oh
a
I
crab
god, they
in a
milking the
in a
crabs.
Oh no. No,
Hey,
stop.
They're
No,
milking the
stop.
crabs.
Dizzy,
Fuck you.
no. No, stop. That's
You can talk.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I can talk. You got a problem with talking crabs?
Actually, no, I don't. How did you get here?
He's just staring at it.
Would you believe me if I said that I have a drug problem?
I would actually believe you.
Yeah. Crab with a drug problem. That's me.
How
Check
did you
that shit.
did how long have you been down here?
Sure.
Oh shit, that was
I
too far. I think
have no clue. I can't see the sun or anything.
that was a weird bounce. That
Fucking
count?
daylight in the middle of the room.
If it landed on the table and
Alright,
it was a number,
Yeah, that was a 3.
you have no facial cues. It's
I
you're
guess.
only going on voice. It's like you guess.
I can believe it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do you want to go get the others real quick? They might
No,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah,
this themselves.
Yeah, she's like trying not to stare at it. Like, okay.
Have you seen like an Otterfolk being dragged through here?
He motions with a tiny claw and a big claw. As you can see, there is like 8 Otterfolk in this room alone.
You're gonna have to be more specific there.
They said it was she was wearing some sort of like a business shirt, blonde like a
Oh,
more,
the blonde. Yeah, there was a blonde
yeah.
one. They came through. They were dragged off through that door over there and way off.
How long ago was that?
About like 5-10 minutes ago.
Okay. Alright, what's your name?
Oh, me? I'm a crab. I don't have a name. They just keep calling me Crab.
How would you like the name Krusty?
I hate
Sure,
you.
whatever. You call me whatever.
Because then we could call you
Krusty the
Krusty Krab,
Krab.
but again. Yeah, Krusty the
Yeah.
Krab.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Okay then, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the others if they want to join us.
You're just gonna walk over there like there's a talking crab.
What?
Also, we found a bunch of other people in that room.
He would push you out of the way and
As you
Run
go
down the-
rushing to join the others, meanwhile, as I have to maneuver the icon across as not to pass through any walls, because if I pass through walls, you immediately see all of the like the exterior, quote unquote,
Ah, yes.
I can't see it, so
the back rooms.
Me.
As your detect magic activates, ding, you would see that is indeed magic across the way, and you would know the school is from, I believe. Yeah.
yeah.
It is. I'm trying to remember because they have weird names at times. Enchantment.
I'm assuming there's an aura that is resounding around the crystal.
It is radiating outwards.
Great. An enchantment of sorts. It's probably a sensor. Maybe some
No,
sort of
this
maybe
one is
another
literally the school of enchantment. So it is like the same school as things like sleep, modify memory, mass suggestion, feeble mind.
So it could literally
this
be
is,
anything.
Yeah, this was that was Xavier's ramblings. Nevertheless, it's probably unlikely the way they came in a rush no less, and they have some sort of warding enchantments as well. Nevertheless, it's not a good idea to pursue further until later. And then Xavier's
Lucas,
gonna
you going
pick
after
himself up.
Xavier
Yeah,
as well?
he would walk into it, like walk into the room.
As you're
we-
getting up and turning to leave down the corridor, Lucas would come round the corridor as well.
We found something.
Yes.
People, crab,
A people and a crab.
talking crab.
Here. Would it happen to be the prisoners?
Think so.
They keep them very close, actually.
From what I can
At least
tell,
everywhere.
it
Anyway,
bunch of people. I think I was there for when they said like they went off. They took her somewhere, right?
Yeah.
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 We think that we were pretty sure that they came through that way. So.
right. Lead on then.
Gil's gonna look around the room to see if he recognizes anyone.
Snaps out of it.
Perception check. As you guys make your way over to join the others in the cage room.
So did
This is
I ever
quite
tell you the
odd.
time that
That's
you
a
know,
dirty 20.
I'm just telling him like a really dumb story to keep him entertained at least.
Oh yeah, he's happily listening away. This is entertaining as shit for him after he's been off drugs for a bit. What did you get?
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You would recognize two of the Otterfolk and a human. The two Otterfolk, you have seen, like, You would recognize them because they have like distinguishing features, but they are locals, yeah.
Okay. Yep. I recognize a
all
few
in
of these
that-
people.
They're all in that state of withdrawal, so they are like, some of them are like grunting angrily to themselves and trying to like tug at cages, and others are like muttering incoherently and like quietly sobbing and things.
Which way did did the crap say she went?
Which way was it?
Which way?
Krusty said it was this way, and then he said about 5-10 minutes ago, they walked past with. Why can I not? Her name is so hard to remember.
Quipper.
Quipper.
Yeah, they went that way about 5-10 minutes ago with Quipper. From what he
Start
said.
calling her Skipper.
They was checking
end
their
up saying
pocket watches and jabbering about not having much time until you got here.
They have to have something.
They know.
I swear.
They
Know
for sure
that
know.
we're on our way. I bet it's something Jericho has. I bet he has something to do with this. At least knowing where the fuck we
Did I
are.
tell you how? I didn't tell you how I got the key, did I?
Unlikely. How exactly?
No.
After I had a conversation with the Queen, or Raven Queen, one of the Alkalites gave me the key.
I think it
They
was
did.
the Alkalites, or was it the Queen?
It was the Alkalites.
Acolytes.
Okay. Okay. One of the Alkalites
Maybe
gave
it
me the
was some
key.
sort of test.
Well, given the subject matter of what I talked to the Raven Queen about, she was very furious at me. But also... But also not, if that makes sense.
Angry. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like we shouldn't be waiting here though. Quipper is.
Shall we press
kind of in
on?
trouble. Yeah.
They know.
Well,
Hey,
just
look,
be
Krusty,
ready
we'll
for
be back.
anything.
Hey,
We'll be
no
back,
problem.
okay?
You take your time. Yeah, if you make it out alive, don't forget Krusty.
I won't. I will make sure everybody gets out of here. Okay.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
Cheers.
Gill is going to say a prayer, just like a, basically like queen to both the Queen of Flesh and Raven Queen to guide us and give us strength. And then he's going to go on.
Kiss the back of your own hand. Give a thought. Continue onwards.
Oh.
Xavier's gonna walk up to the door and
As you walk
examine
up
the.
to the door, history check at advantage.
I got 2 18s. Okay.
If you want the exact number, where's my sheet? History 27.
Both times.
Dear
Okay.
God.
There is one place in the world you have seen this type of door. Seeing this door here is a little worrying. Because it is a high pressure vault door used for using high pressure machinery. The only people in this world you have seen use that kind of stuff for their blacksmithing, you have their brand on you.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh.
You would know that it is
This
not
is-
their equipment, though. It's a knockoff.
This is highly worrying.
What?
Why?
The door here is used for high pressure equipment to keep it sealed. Rather,
So they have something else apart from the drug cartel behind here.
I'm not really sure what. But this is some high grade equipment.
As you would watch Xavier just pull out some of his tools, because you know this trick. You've snuck into areas that you shouldn't have been as a kid many a times. Slight hook behind one of the pressure points, and then one of the pistons lowers in steam, and you're able to grab the handle and twist, and as it then just goes, as you're then able to push the door open, as it creaks and groans and clicks open. As just through the door, you would see another cauldron of this blue liquid. As beyond, you would see this huge mass of machines taking up a huge portion of the room. Gears whir and click away, and steam pressures out of these huge mechanical machines that are whirring and clicking as these big, huge vat containers attached to this big machine at the back seem to be very slowly, like, as this whole machine is thudding along like a heartbeat, all these gears moving at different speeds all over the place. As this is like somebody stealing their work. It is a big, shoddily put together knockoff, and the size of that thing at the back being a knockoff, this city essentially has a small, high-yield bomb under it.
Oh,
God.
Xavier will tell the party that in this facility, if anything were to be dysfunctional in this array of machinery, Gill, if anything were to go wrong in this room, I don't believe your town will exist anymore.
What?
well, it sounds like we have to shut it down then. Do you know how?
Intelligence
being
check.
as this is a knockoff, any advantages or anything, or just overall intelligence?
Just a flat. From when you had this stuff available, it's not exactly like you were paying it mind.
Fair enough. No. No, that's a 5.
If anything, if we wanted to try and shut it down, I feel like we should get those that are stuck in the cages out first, at least.
They are in various degrees of withdrawal.
Yeah, I know.
They would die on the traps before they ever got out.
They may attack us as well.
Yes.
I wasn't suggesting.
Seeing as
I
how
wasn't
my sister-
suggesting releasing them though. I was suggesting once we get your sister, we can try and get some of the guards to come down here. And
Yes,
to
that comes
help.
as an
after effect.
As a given.
Yeah, after
Like,
effect.
Clean up.
That's just I don't know. what
But
to do.
right now, I can't do anything to shut this machine down.
Nothing to my capabilities, at least.
As you look across the room, you would see this machine is feeding off to somewhere else across. As you look across, you would see there is another door. This one is not a high-pressure door. You have a complete understanding that high-pressure door doesn't even fucking matter that it's there. The shoddy work of the stonework around this place, it wouldn't fucking matter. This whole area would just go up. This thing would just be like a small bomb going off. It doesn't matter if you put a door there.
These people are quite dumb, actually.
Extremely low
Lord.
intelligence.
well, for someone so stupid, they sure know how to easily expect us, and even made their timetable about it. Around it.
That's not really an intelligence sort of deal. That's more Your sure side, maybe? It's entirely familiar with that.
Uh,
Shall we press on? Because there's little we can do here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Xavier will walk up to inspect the next door.
Perception check.
Oh. Nat 20.
As you're turning to head for the next door, you stop, look down, lift your foot to the side, and notice the difference in coloration of the stonework beneath you as you take a big side step around it, just in case, and go to the other door as you avoid another fucking floor trap.
Yeah, it was a pitfall.
Just gonna
Mage hand.
follow him.
You mage hand slap?
Not slap,
As
just
you-
like kind of tap.
Mage hand poke, the floor would
Yeah.
crumble away as it falls down into a pit beneath. No spikes, but enough where you'd like break your ankles. And written on one of the inner walls towards the door is, "You're running out of time and the current time."
we need to get going.
It doesn't matter. We need to go.
Go.
We need to pick up our
Xavier, let's
pace.
go.
Try to open the door or pick lock it if need be, if it's locked.
Alright.
Now I'm starting
you
to think
go-
of playing games.
Heading out, you hear voices from ahead. As well as the distant sound of, oh, you're just running in?
No, I was just following behind them.
Yeah.
Can I-
Xavier is at the front of the charge, I believe.
I was gonna ask if it's possible to hear which where it's coming from.
Perception
the
check.
voices.
Yeah.
Beyblade.
Uh,
Oh no. Regrets. Many regrets. Regrets. 10.
10 with a mix of sounds of like water being, like coming down from sluiceways in what appears to be a passage of this sewer. You can't quite make it out. It's like bouncing around and mixing that with the sounds of the water. It's hard to tell if it's coming from left or right.
I got no idea.
Xavier's gonna just peek his head out, look right from left.
As you peek your head out, give us a perception check.
10.
10. I would like you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh God.
Oh. 16.
16. You look left, and then you hear a loud bang as you yank your head back instinctively. You would see, all of you, a fucking cannonball go right just where Xavier's head was. As you just start hearing, as you just see cannonballs like from the right just start cracking across the floor in rapid succession, one after the other. As
Heck.
you get a little glimpse down this corridor, and you would see down the hall is a battery line of cannons, and a man stood behind it with a pocket watch.
These assholes
And
are really
that-
getting on my nerves.
Is where we are going to end it for tonight.
Oh my god.
Woohoo!
Woo!
What the fuck?
What the fuck, indeed?
We started with a man shitting
Bruh.
himself to the point where we now have a man shooting cannons at us.
With a
No,
cannon
they're
launch.
cannons
launch.
at us.
They must be loading those cannons pretty quickly then.
They probably had them like pre-ready.
The first
We know
one,
the
yeah, but
timing.
it's that thing of they're doing 2 firing, 2 are reloading,
Yeah.
2 are firing, 2 are reloading. So it's like bang, 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 because they're just going back and forth with each other. So there is a pattern to it, but it's a fast one.
I have an idea of what to do in this situation. Well, at least to stop them or defeat them. At least sounds weird. Let's just destroy their stopwatches. Like at this point, how could they tell
if
the
we can
time
get
if
to
they don't know?
them.
Boy, if only we had one and not given it back.
It was a normal
Oh,
stopwatch.
that
That is
wouldn't help.
true.
They're just
No.
normal stopwatches.
They know the timing, that's why. Of when
No,
things are
Yeah,
gonna
but
happen.
if we fucked around with the perception,
I was gonna
time.
say they know exactly what's going to happen when it happens. So
I swear to God, Jericho has
It's
something to do
real.
with this.
It is a real bummer that the one guy who has whose whole shtick is like prophetic visions and time.
Yeah, like no,
like,
so that
reading, isn't
yeah,
he?
like, yeah, it's like,
right.
Man.
Oh well.
I'm a tiny bit glad because I feel like you would have gotten it like snap of the fingers right away, if that was the case.
I don't know. We're all pretty dull. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's all of us have got like we have all like an IQ of like 2
Yeah?
linked with all of us.
I absolutely loved you guys with those fucking like blades. That took you guys like 20 minutes to get through.
Yeah.
Not even
Look,
20 minutes, it took like 40.
Look, we almost died the last time we had the traps. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I fucking
I
love
actually-
Oracle. Just like, because you started going like this, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna run out of fuel. It's not magic. So it's just you just bashing away with it. Just.
I want to point out, I had to step away because my side was hurting so much from laughing over the whole fucking 27 roll.
Oh my god.
You fucking
Three
scared
nat-
the literal shit out of that guy.
but like I like
I
that
had
you got
to
like
step
3
away.
fucking nat 20s. No,
You were lucky today.
not when it counted though.
Hey, your new
God
rolling
damn.
method. Your new rolling method's doing way
Beyblades.
better.
It is doing a lot better than yeah.
Okay, let me end stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream right now.
Back.
Oh man,
My sister.
we'll get it. We'll get it back.
Boy.
All right.
They're
Hope you guys
gonna die
enjoyed.
horribly.
If you haven't already, want to
I
throw
find
some
it really
support, please
funny the fact
smash
that
that follow or
my
subscribe
first
button. I'll
instinct
see you guys in the
was
next one. Peace.
when we saw the crab was, oh god, they're milking the crab.
That was my